Uno and a half. 1 3/4. 0. We are live.
Beautiful.
It's time. Friends, what's going on, Kenzie?
We're here.
We're here.
I'm not queer, though.
I was
I'm
just
sorry.
gonna say we're not queer.
I'm not. Well, I mean, I don't know.
I'm
I
not
can't
gonna judge.
I can't speak for anyone else, so.
Right.
I'm not, though. That's just me personally.
Hey, dude, thank you so much for those fireworks. We appreciate it. What's going on, Chowder? How you doing?
I haven't seen Piccolo Beats in a long time.
Piccolo Beats vibing, bro. And
but we
also
got Jake up in
Pugley's
here, though.
Pugly vibing.
What's going on there, guys? Welcome on in.
Did I update the title? I don't think I updated the title.
Did you press a button?
No, I did.
I'm going to be honest. I pressed that button like 17 times. Like, I literally go.
Yeah, like quick, like F6.
Absolutely. No, you got to hit the F1.
Well, for me, it's
the
F6.
The M1. Oh, do you put your macros on your F
My
keys?
not all of them, but
Oh, okay.
my auto clicker is for the cookie clicker.
Oh, okay.
What's going on, Allie? Welcome on
I'm
in.
gonna be honest. One of the worst things is the placement of my macro keys on my keyboard makes it so if anything ever falls over, it goes, and then all of a sudden everything goes, everything's opening all over the place. I'm like, oh fuck.
I think the worst thing is like
Dragging things around.
when you have an auto clicker of some sort, you have the macro activated, and you actually forget that it's activated, and you go to do something else, and next thing you know, you fuck everything.
1,500 windows.
Yeah.
And you're like, thank God for Windows. Right click, close all.
Game over. I can't read that blue. What does that say there, Mike? We'll say hi to everyone as they're coming in here, and then we'll get started. Started.
I haven't seen that color blue.
What does that say?
Amelia Furry.
Amelia Furry. Welcome on in. How's it going?
Emilio.
You guys are the only stream that's
Amelia?
lagging for me, just an FYI.
Emilio who?
The only
Amelia
stream that's
Fine.
lagging. Does anyone want to like pop open on
Yeah,
your
I got
phone
it.
off Wi-Fi and see if
Off
we're
Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do it too. But I want
What's going on
to
there, Allie?
That's a good
Hi,
point.
honey.
We should verify and make sure that we're all
Just remember to get
Gucci.
your audio down.
Yeah, we'll get started once we verify everything's looking.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, we're good.
yeah,
All right,
yeah,
good.
yeah,
Matt, thank you. Appreciate you, man.
Thank you.
Appreciate for the drops, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, I
Okay.
think we're
Phone's off table, no vibrations.
Well, I turned mine do not disturb on, honestly.
That's actually
my
a
do
good
not
point.
disturb turns on and replaces it with vibrate. So okay, it's going in lap. Okay, and the
Phone
frames
down.
are so much better. Wow, yeah, we're Gucci now. It worked. Cool.
I knew that was going to be the issue.
You know, I've been having issues with it on my broadcast as well recently, and it makes sense.
You know why?
I know why. I've known why it is, but I didn't want to go low. You know
I'm
what I mean?
going to be honest. In my
He
experience
just wants
of,
to look pretty.
I
in
want
my
you to see every wrinkle in my
experience,
aging face.
I have noticed that Max thinks his internet is imperviable. He thinks nothing will happen to it, and then unfortunately things kind of happen. Which it would happen with anyone.
My pipe is this big, and I want to fill that motherfucker up every time
Could
I do
you
something.
could you explain for our audio listeners what pipe size that is?
400 megabits up.
I would like you guys. He's
It's
holding up his fingers right
It's
now.
about 5 inches.
Emilio Furry prop. Hey, dude, thank you so much. Appreciate for that one hundo. Thank you for those
You guys are
3,
crazy.
4 100s. Yo, I got the same shirt you're wearing, Glitch. Oh yeah, T-Gif, you got the caffeine shirt, bro.
The caffeine.
Hey.
All my guys in one place. True.
On it.
It's
It
a
does,
good one.
yeah. It's got a little pocket.
It's a classic crew shirt.
You could fit all sorts of stuff in this pocket. You can fit your phone with your stream on it. You can fit your
Oh.
vape.
Could you fit
maybe
my
even
phone?
this.
Hold on, wait.
And
hold on.
this phone.
No way
we
you can fit another phone in there. Oh my god, he fit another shirt.
I mean, we
wait,
can
guys,
keep going.
it comes with an added feature.
RGB controllers. Yeah, don't. I'm insecure about it. Okay, I'm gonna fix it one of these days. You want to have me a lens cap? Maybe some pens, that flashlight.
Okay, we're filling things into
It's got-
shirt
it-
pockets right now.
But hold on, it's got a usable.
You can fit an
Factor to
iPhone
it.
13 Pro Max
Besides-
500 gigabyte in Sierra Blue.
It's functional. It's functional.
Hold on,
I
but-
can't believe you have my phone, your phone, on top of everything else that's in there. Is there a checkbook in there too? What is that?
Wait, I need a notebook. Yeah, can I have a notebook? Maybe a couple more pens.
T-Gif is wondering if he can fit your computer in there. No, because he's not Eminem. He can't have a laptop in his back pocket. All right, it doesn't work.
I
that
got a
way.
laptop in my back pocket. Oh, dude, some cards? Some
Ooh.
playing
Oh,
cards?
dude, we could play. That'd be really loud.
Yeah.
I don't know. Dog. Stream deck. Dog cam.
Dog cam.
All right,
We need
here.
a top-down camera. Oh my gosh.
No,
He's
please,
releasing
please.
his load all
No,
over the
this-
table. All right. Beautiful cleanup.
All right. Well, what I was going to say is the actual use that it could be is to put your phone in there, have camera facing
Dude,
out, and an
Emilio.
IRL POV stream.
Yeah,
That would
dude.
actually be pretty perfect. Look at that.
See?
It would look a little weird though, because it'd be like, wow, you'd be wobbling.
Yeah,
a little bit.
dude, I
It would be
finally-
it would be a built-in stabilizer.
Dude, I finally have.
That's what it is.
Well, my brand new iPhone 13 Pro Max 500 gig Sierra Blue iPhone.
I don't like the fact that you just stated. Because imagine if I was like, yeah, you know, my Samsung Note 10 Plus, it's 1 terabyte,
Well, it's
32 gig RAM,
Yeah, that's a nice thing.
5G network, pen accessible touchscreen.
My Google Pixel 5 done.
it's
there.
a meme though. It's a meme though.
It
Like,
is a meme because Apple is primo, dude.
well, no. But haven't you like heard that meme before? Where
No,
like
actually,
where
no.
like somebody will go into like a camera and hold up their
gotta flex.
iPad and they have this ridiculously large thing. Just got my brand new iPad 14 Pro with 300 terabytes of space. It's a meme because it started from some girl was like trying to flex on like a TikTok or something. And she's like, just got my brand new
my
iPad. So then somebody
gosh.
stitched it or whatever. And it was like, just got my new iPad Pro. And then they kept stitching it, adding on like,
I don't like
more
that.
features of it.
I'm gonna be honest. Since Zoe literally just picked up the new iPad as well as 2 of the new phones, one for her and one for her dad.
Right.
And the cameras on those iPads really aren't that good.
That's because
They're pretty bad.
I think it's funny whenever you're watching.
Like in comparison, obviously that is.
So like when I know you don't really watch a whole lot of sports. I don't either. But like occasionally. Oh, Ramirez,
my-
dude. Thank you so much, Mr.
Bro.
Ramirez. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for the support.
Thank you, bro.
Any props that do get dropped on the stream, by the way, does go to support the things that we do as the Caffeinated creators. So just as you guys let you know, any props that do get dropped here, we use for throwing other events, like stuff that we've done in the past with like some of the gaming servers and stuff that we've done, as well as our meetups and everything too that this stuff goes to. So we do appreciate the props, man. Thank you so much.
Buddy. Can I get a big shout out to exclamation links linking to specifically Max's link tree?
I was gonna
Oh
say.
yeah,
you
wait,
didn't
no,
update.
Kenzie,
Ruh-roh,
easy
Raggy.
on the yeah.
Yeah.
Big shout out, dude. By the way,
Still-
though, real big shout out to you, Ramirez. Appreciate you, buddy, as well as Emilio. Thank you all so much for the props, man. Appreciate
Very
you guys.
appreciated.
And Matt, you guys are awesome.
The Discord one
thank
works
you.
though. The Discord one obviously
Oh,
will be
yeah.
accurate
This
It's
because
still goes
unanimous.
to our Discord,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
there you go. Thank you, Kenzie. Appreciate it. Yeah. So if you guys do want to check out more of our socials and everything, obviously
Appreciate you
Caffeinated
guys.
creators.
Man, I honestly, I'm really glad I'm not sick anymore. That
You've been
sucks.
sick for almost 2 weeks. That was almost
quite
2 weeks.
literally, I ate a burrito. You guys
Wait,
saw me
before
eating
before
one.
you continue, tip our podcasts we're doing them every other week. We were supposed to do it last week. Unfortunately, we had to miss that. Justin wasn't feeling well, and
Yeah, it was honestly, I'm almost wondering what I had, because on my way here I realized while I was eating a burrito, because I bought 2 of them, I could taste again. I didn't have taste or smell for like a week and a half, 2 weeks, and it was a not good experience.
well, if it was COVID, your entire family would be fucked right now. So
Well, yeah, and that's the thing, and like you guys would probably be getting sick, but like I know Mike got sick, and he's
Well,
already pretty
no,
much
it was-
over it.
it was definitely
exactly,
not
definitely
what-
not like that.
It was definitely not what was going around. I had
well,
just a cold.
everyone's been sick. Even Curtis is all fucked up
Yep.
right now.
Even though I will say though, a sinus infection does have pretty like similar effects to COVID, so it very well could have been that. But man, that sucked.
Robert just got positive COVID.
For the Omicron,
I don't know if he's got, like,
I don't know if
variant,
there's like in the U.S. at least if there's any rapid tests to determine like which strain or variant that you have.
No, I don't
Right.
think so. I don't think there is.
He definitely got a rapid test for just general COVID.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just regular.
Wait, was it
It came back
positive or
positive.
okay?
Was he vaccinated?
Yes.
No, interesting. Yeah, so I mean, it's possible.
And
I got COVID when I went to
Oh, that's
California
right,
for
yeah.
a week.
'Cause
Yeah.
you went to go see your grandparents.
Yeah,
but you
well,
couldn't see
it
them.
was crazy. So we left. We traveled to Chicago, hopped on our plane in Chicago, and then left Chicago. Went to San Diego. Spent a week in San Diego. While I was on vacation in San Diego, I forfeited my flight back to Milwaukee to go to. I bought a rental car instead to go drive from
Oh,
San
right, yeah.
Diego to Tucson, Arizona,
Yep.
and then in Tucson, that's when I was like, "Oh shit, I don't feel good." And then I got a rapid test while I was in Tucson and figured out that
you
that's
definitely contracted
bad
it in
timing.
California.
yeah,
Yeah, 100%.
yep.
You were a bioterrorist. You were going across state borders and you were contaminating other people. How do you feel? Do you feel like you were a bit like a part of something bigger?
No, I'm gonna be honest. When I got COVID, secondary whites. I'm just turning you up a hair. No, when I got COVID, I it was not that bad. I'm gonna be honest with you. I had like a sore throat. I didn't even really have a cough, and I obviously like I couldn't really taste anything, and like light sniffles. But like honestly, I've had colds that were worse than when I got COVID.
I will say that like I've heard that most people don't really experience it in like the more socially portrayed way.
We're also young.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. Like with underlying health conditions and stuff like that, it probably is pretty bad. Because like I do know, I mean, like right off firsthand, like we know people that are having health issues because of it, and I'm not gonna say anything because it's not my information to give out. But,
True.
And like it's just like it's crazy to think. Yeah.
T-Gift said when he got COVID, he was dying.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry about that, T-Gift. I mean, even if it was COVID, like I don't know, it wasn't that bad.
About that it's like it literally has like the biggest range of like people have a terrible time all the way to literally no symptoms whatsoever, asymptomatic.
Well, that's the thing is like babies can literally like will quite literally be sick and not show any signs at all.
That's because babies are built different, bro.
Dude, they got that buff baby life going.
Ramirez, thank you for that rose, dude. Appreciate you. But yeah, no, I honestly, I hope that anyone out there that had COVID and may have family members that are sick or whatever are doing all right and they're hanging in there. I actually recently just got news. Every holiday, I was doing this the other day when I told you I was at doing that Christmas thing. We go to my old neighbor's house when I used to live back in Muskego or whatever. Yeah. And we do like Christmas cookies or whatever. So it's just like all the old friends kind of get together. It's sort of like a little like.
Man, I didn't even think about that. How was that this year?
It was good. It was good.
Because you talked about it last year as well, right?
Yeah, and so, well, there's some other parts of it last year that we won't cover. But
no, I know. That's why I'm bringing it up, because I was like, I think I remember there being a Christmas, like a little Christmas get together.
We do it. Yeah, we do it every year, and this year,
you sure?
the husband that owns like the house that we go to was currently in the hospital. And he wasn't able to participate because he just got diagnosed with leukemia.
Oh man, yikes. That is actually really unfortunate.
So he was going while we were all sitting there doing Christmas cookies. Fortunately, he was in the hospital going through like round 1 or 2 of chemotherapy.
Man.
Yeah, so
that is really unfortunate.
It was a very weird feeling to like be there doing that, knowing what was going on, and everyone just trying to like be happy and everything. Yeah. So it was
trying to not get bummed out by something that they can't really control.
So hopefully, and Stacey, thank you for that follow. Appreciate you. Hopefully, I think he'll pull through. I seriously do. This dude's like he's a massive. He's like 7 feet tall. Do you have any idea
what stage it was?
They caught it early, I think. I think he's all right. I think he'll be okay. I seriously think he'll pull through.
The odds are vastly like increased on early like development of seeing it. So
not only that, but I feel like leukemia is a cancer that we've got a lot of research on compared to like
one of the more common ones. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think for the combination of that and what it being caught early and their standpoint and his mindset and everything, I think he'll be all right. And obviously it's early and like radiation and everything to like kind of determine that. But I think he'll pull through. So we'll hope that he's all good. But I don't know.
Well, that's really unfortunate. But I mean, hopefully it was still a good time. I mean,
oh yeah, it was a ton of fun.
I'm sure the family
absolutely.
still went out to go see him and support him and everything like that. So that's actually really cool.
Yeah, they've been going
it's not cool that it happened.
They've been going to the hospital and everything to keep up with him. He's been doing good and whatnot. So and he's been real positive about it. And
family's
everything.
Honestly one of the biggest things in that point, because one of the on the topic, I ended up seeing it and like happening firsthand, and I gotta say it was pretty heart wrenching, but it was also like it's one of those things where you can like almost enjoy someone's life regardless of like the outcome. So. It's a life-changing scenario, for sure.
Oh yeah, for everyone involved, dude. I mean, even us, where we're separated by a little bit, it was crazy. It was funny though. Outside of that point, we had another neighbor there whose birthday it was that day.
What a
I know. What a whirlwind.
That's a hell of a day.
Happy birthday.
So I was actually supposed to be back. way earlier that night
so
when
bad.
I had talked to you earlier that day while I was there.
Yeah.
I was supposed to be back actually a lot earlier.
Oh, I know, yeah, because you were supposed to be there like a half an hour by when I called you.
Yeah, right. And
or
then,
when you called me.
So then he like he's like, hey, we're doing like a party at my house. You want to come over to my house? And they just finished their like remodeling their entire basement. They have like a bar down there and everything now.
Okay.
Like a full like bar with like double TVs and everything. It's really
Oh my
cool.
God. Okay.
So he's like, hey, do you guys want to come over, me and my dad? And I was like, I mean, fuck it at this point. Sure, why not? So we ended up just walking out of their house and going to the next house over. And that was
it literally like right up the road?
So the
Like quite literally across the road?
It used to be our house. Somebody named the Callies, who they moved out, so we don't know who lives there right now. And then it's the people that we went to, and then I'm sorry, I lied. It's our house, the people's house that we were at for the cookies, and then the Callies, who we no longer, that moved out, and then the next door over. So it was literally like, I mean, it was literally
Like
walking
4
down
houses,
the road.
yeah.
Yeah, it was like not even a block, less than that. So it's kind of funny.
It's crazy thinking about that kind of lifestyle because I definitely did not grow up like that. I grew up with like...
Well, I didn't grow up like that either. You have to remember.
Yeah, that is actually pretty
We
true.
moved
You
there
did.
late. Like we
Yeah.
learned all these people after that. The people I grew up with, it was very interesting because it was like South Milwaukee, like Oak Creek area and
Yeah.
everything. So it was, it was like more in the city and stuff. So we had people close, and you. were
I
out in
mean,
the middle of nowhere.
it's a completely different
Yeah.
story out there. I mean,
Yeah.
you literally don't even know anyone that, unless you're older, you don't know anyone unless it's your school. Yeah, that's the only thing and like, even with that being the case, I mean, there was 3 to 4 different tiny little villages that were in the area that were pulling all these kids that were like
They're
40
towns,
miles
are they
apart.
villages? Towns. What would you consider?
It's actually a village. Boulder Junction, from where I'm from, is a village. It's the village of Boulder Junction. Kind of crazy. Not even a city. Can't even be classified as a city. I mean, hey, I guess it fits. Muskie capital, baby. Woo.
Well, Muskego is considered a city, and I hardly see that as being a city. But I guess they have a high enough population.
I mean,
where
it's
city.
pretty big different, yeah. Man, where your dad lives is a village? Interesting, Gens. I did not know that.
Yeah, that's part of.
There's a lot of villages over in Madison area. I've known that. I know that's not where he's from, but
is that really?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Mackenzie's confirming it, so
yeah, I was gonna say.
Like where our family cottage is kind of a village. I don't know if it's considered.
Where do you go up north? You always talk about how you go up north, but I actually have no fucking clue where you go.
Well,
because I know it's more Green Bay, right?
Well, if you're talking about my like yearly trips to Door County,
yeah.
That's literally, it's just called Door County. It's on the thumb of Wisconsin.
Okay.
Literally, like Wisconsin.
No, I
What up,
know where
Rachel?
Door
Welcome
County
on in.
is, so it makes sense.
But our family cottage is up in town. It's okay. It's not a village. It's a town.
GB gang,
it's
Green Bay,
It's a town
USA.
of Boygan, and it's up by. Oh my god, I can't remember the names now.
Forgetting where he goes. Imagine. I mean, Door County though. I mean, I get where the area is.
I don't know what. Do you guys know what GB is? GB gang. What's that? I don't know what that is. Where is that? Well, that's what I thought, but I feel like that's not.
I don't know. I feel like that's
What up, Cammy?
local association. England.
England. All right.
Makes so much
Great
sense.
Britain. Got it. Okay. I was like, our GB is Green Bay.
Great Britain. Yeah.
Green Bay Packers.
Oh my
All
god.
that shit.
As you're over there drinking a beer. Green Bay Packers. Woo!
Wisconsin.
The most
Go
Wisconsin thing you
Packers.
can do.
I was gonna let you guys know this podcast. After tonight, I'm gonna quit drinking.
No way.
No, I'm totally kidding. You want a beer?
No, I was gonna say there's no way in hell. I was like, what?
You want a beer?
I'll trade you. Yeah, I
I'm
actually
good.
would take a beer. Yeah, I definitely would.
We got
I'll say,
Coors.
beer, or you can have what I'm gonna have.
I don't know if I want them, Mike's. They're too sweet. Like, I just don't want the sugar, personally.
I'm just drinking them because it's got my name on it.
I mean, that's fair. I can't blame you on that one.
So
if
I
I had a name, if you had something named Justin, I'd take it.
I unfortunately don't have anything named Justin, but what I do have is I have Coors. I have this, which is from Great Dane Brewery, which is the brewery that World in VR Chat is based off of.
Oh, okay.
Again,
Well,
just go get
regardless of the fact that you have to associate with VR Chat, yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
And then the beers that Kenzie has here, which I don't remember what the name of it was, but it comes in a crazy looking can. I had one of them; it was pretty good. But anything, and then I have Shock Top, which is a Belgian style.
It's your new summer shanty.
Yeah, that's my summer shanty for right now. But that's a.
I hate that I know that.
Well, because I've been hunting, dude. I gotta find a summer shanty replacement because it's not summer and I can't buy it.
Dude, I'm gonna be completely honest. You're gonna call me a simp. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I have absolutely no idea what the difference between any of them are, except for like liquor, like how Mike's is compared to beer. So
it's a combination.
I'll just take one that I've never had before. So like the Great Dane one sounds.
Shock Top?
Yeah, I did.
Shock Tops, you have had.
Yes, and it's not bad.
I was gonna say that'd probably be. You want to taste mine?
Is this a Great Dane?
This is the Great Dane.
What is it? What is this considered?
I think it's an Al.
Okay.
An Al.
Or
not an ale.
Scotch Ale. It's a Scotch Ale.
There you go. Ken's got it.
Not an ale, an Al. Al Johnson.
It's almost got like a little bit of a chocolate. Like if you sit on it for a little bit, it's almost got like a weird like chocolatey like aftertaste. But it's
that was so much fucking flavor.
That's why I
like. Don't get me wrong, it still kind of just tastes like beer, right? That just has a taste to it, but that tastes good.
Tastes like wheat water.
That tastes pretty good. I'm gonna be honest. Like I've tried some pretty gross beers in the future, in the past, but that was pretty good. Gotta say.
Wheat water.
Wheat water.
Rachel's
dude, that's
laughing.
What beer it is.
Yeah.
I think I'll sit on the idea of it. You know, I think.
Do you want a Shock Top?
You're just gonna offer me any type of alcohol?
I got tequila.
I do not want. No, I'm not taking tequila shots. No way in hell.
Margarita, if you'd rather have that.
That's not what I'm looking for. Not at all.
Something to sip on, you know.
I was gonna say
it's very rare that you'll come to my house and I have like not a variety of something.
I was gonna say this is a wide variety of alcohol. I've never actually been offered so many different types.
I've been making recently. I've been making regular trips to Total Wine over here.
Yes, and dude, Total Wine is amazing.
And I've been
they have so much.
Every time I go, I've gotten at least like 3 different like 6-packs and like just tried a bunch of different shit. And I'm pissed because remember that blueberry beer that I've been talking about recently?
I remember you talking about it a while ago.
It was so fucking good, and they stopped carrying it, and like I can't get it. So I think next time I go, I'm gonna talk to somebody.
Find another area. Ask them and see if they have any locations in the area that have it.
It's brewed in Oregon.
Oh, what the hell?
So I'd have to order from Oregon to get it here.
ABC Liquor Store
is owned by the government.
Is that a main liquor store?
ABC Liquor. Have you guys ever heard of that?
No. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really know anything like that wine place. I don't even know what the hell was called at this point already.
Total Wine.
Yeah, Total Wine is pretty much the only alcohol specific store I've ever heard of. I know there's plenty of them, but it's like Grandpa Al's alcohol and shoppery,
or like it just says, or like it's a little corner store that just says liquor across.
I was gonna say, usually it's so broad, like you have no idea, what it's called.
We got a corner store up here that is just like that. It's literally just liquor. And
yeah.
I could go walk there. I can go out of the neighborhood. It's cool because like I got the gas station right over there, which I go there.
You got everything over here. You're in the perfect spot for the area that you live in.
Everything I could possibly need around me is a 5 to 10 minute drive.
You also don't have to deal with all the people though, because like everyone's on and off the highway, but that's it.
We're all in a pretty good spot, honestly, because like I have highway over by me which has a lot of shit there.
I mean, we're both in between 76 and highway.
No, we do not have a Wawa. No, we don't have Wawa.
No, we definitely don't.
I've never even.
It's funny because I lived downtown Milwaukee for about a year.
You're saying with Julian?
With Julian, yep. Yeah. Downtown. And actual in the city.
That's a nice place to be, honestly, though.
Well, and here's the funny
thing. That area was really nice.
Well, yeah, it was a nice area. I loved it.
Outside.
Tons of bars, great food around. But you want to know what's crazy about living downtown
Midwest.
Milwaukee? Your options for being able to get like regular things like grocery shopping,
they're so limited,
or like convenience stores, or like a Walmart to go buy like random stuff. You don't go to
a Walmart. There's no Walmart in there.
Everything that you're looking for in that is easy. A 15+ minute drive outside of the city.
Well, yep, because all of downtown is like
mom and pop and businesses,
stores. Bars and restaurants. That's it.
Right.
Yep.
And
I think the only thing that they have down there is there's that not a pick and save. Save market, something
Safeway.
market, something with market.
Safeway Market?
No. Well, the public market is one of them, but
no,
that's
I know what you're
different.
talking about. It's right by Julian's house.
It's no, not the one, not the one that's by the not Whole Foods.
They do have a Whole Foods, but it's still from where I was living.
It's more north.
Whole Foods was a 15-minute drive downtown from where I lived.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you're going,
and it was 20 minutes. It was 20 minutes if
actually,
you didn't use the freeway.
I don't even think about it. The closest place for you would have been the public market if you were to go anywhere.
Well, no, there was a grocery store that was closer, but you were playing down.
You're talking about the gas station.
No, it's by Jimmy John's. You remember because Julian used to go to Jimmy John's all the fucking time, right?
Is there a grocery store over there?
If you go behind the Jimmy
you're
John's,
saying
going,
like
there's a grocery
you're
store
saying
further
south. Yeah, it's south.
East. You go to Jimmy John's, then go east.
You go towards
close to the lake.
No, if you go east, you're going into the water.
Yeah, and it was
no, you were already as far east as you could go.
No.
There was no way that there was a store back there.
There was.
That was like an industrial area, was it really?
And there was a grocery store.
No way was there a grocery store back there.
Yes, there was.
That's crazy. I mean, like I probably never saw it, but like that's crazy. A grocery store back over there?
Yep.
I mean, that's like you're looking at warehouses and like shipping yards.
Second and Walker.
Cermak?
Walker's Point. Cermak.
What the hell is
She's got it.
What the hell is a Cermak?
Yeah, it's Cermak.
What the hell is a Cermak?
It's a grocery store. They have like I think 2 different locations in Milwaukee. Look at.
I literally don't think I've ever heard of Cermak.
That's Julian's house right there. There's Cermak right there, right behind the Jimmy John's, which is in this.
Oh, I mean, so you can't see it from the road.
Oh, here I'm gonna show.
You can't see
it
from First Street, then. I mean, that makes sense why I never would have seen it then, because you can't see it from First Street.
Say Red Dot is where I used to live.
It's funny thinking about it because the context of
Cermak is right there.
The context of knowing this is like no one has no fucking clue,
Right,
and like we only know because we know where first and second is. Like
I'd just like to point out, I like that you still have that marked as Julian's place.
Even though I lived there for a year.
The man literally is living in California.
California, and that's still Julian's place.
Well, it's funny because it's still relevant there because I have another friend. I have 2 other friends that live in that same building.
You're saying the Wolf Brothers?
Yeah, the Wolf Brothers, and now Terry lives in there too.
What?
Yeah,
Terry? Wait, was Terry the one that bought out the place from Julian?
No, 2 other random bought that out. But Terry lives on.
Oh, that's right. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, you're right. No, I completely forgot about that. Dante. Yep.
Yep. Yeah, Dante, that weird guy. Those guys that like try to like fuck him over and then like started a fight. Some guy almost got mad at him in the place.
They literally got mad at him because he was wanting the money for the stuff that he owed.
Right, yeah, they bought out the
place. Because
place.
Julian was kind of like he was liquidating to them, and he was buying up. They were buying all the assets, but he was fronting the product before he got the money. Dude, that place was interesting. I like a completely separate story, but like with that included, there was a haunting that I experienced in that building.
For you and me especially, it's bizarre because like we both have so many weird shit that happened in that building because you and I have both spent so much time there.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I was there for 2 years plus. You lived there for a year.
Except Father Black.
Dude, it was crazy. Like I can't even explain the like. I'm not even gonna put any names into it, but long story short, pretty much how this goes.
Hey.
Wait, that makes 700. Hey, let's go, Kens. Appreciate for the update.
Oh, are we at
congratulations on 700 followers on the
Account. Officially at 700 followers.
We're getting closer and closer to that 1K mark. Soon.
We could probably make it happen.
Yeah, it'll happen.
One of these days.
But no, it was really crazy. So long story short, there was a guy that was working in the industry with Julian, and obviously I was working for Julian at the time, and he was like having some really weird patterns that were happening at night. And like, I'm going to be completely honest. I'm not a very superstitious kind of person.
Julian is, though.
But Julian was really into like his Reiki and the spirituality. And with that being his like point of interest and like everything like that, the guy that he was working with living right below him on the floor below, at like midnight and around witching hour in the middle of the night, his dog, which was a pit, would like randomly stare at one specific part and like growl and get very angry at like a certain part in the house. And this happened for like a week, and it got worse. And eventually he ended up finding a dead chicken in his like roof of his bathroom. And it was a warehouse space, so think of like a house built inside of a warehouse space.
Because he's already like, nope, no.
And then to top it all off, this was a nail in the coffin. He went underneath. There was a crawl space because it was a loft. So like you walk in, go up a little bit, kind of looked like a dance floor. Went up a little bit more, living room, and then up to the very top of the loft, and that's where the bedroom was. And underneath the bedroom, there was a crawl space, and in the crawl space, there was a painted over pentagram that was on the ground.
Oh my god!
And yeah, long story
Hey,
short,
it's pretty cool.
Hail Santa.
I literally remember sitting in Julian's front doorway, as you could call it, literally sitting there like sifting through like little protection stones. Like I said, I'm not like
Well,
like
see
spiritual
that
or
Salt
anything.
on the doorway.
Do you see that stone that's chilling right there, right on my
do you have
Google Home?
obsidian? I can't see. Oh yes, I do see it. Yes.
That right there, Kenzie gave me that.
Is it obsidian?
No, it's not obsidian. Kenzie, what is that? What is that rock?
It's black, so I don't know what else it could be. I don't know much for more for
this
black.
one?
Yeah.
Oh,
right
the
here.
pebble.
yeah.
Okay.
The
I
pebble.
was looking in the wrong area.
Kenzie knows what it is. I don't remember what it is.
But
that's supposed to protect me. Black tourmaline.
black tourmaline. Okay.
That's supposed to protect me from my Ouija board that sits in my living room.
I thought you were gonna. I was waiting for you to say protect you from evil spirits. I was gonna.
I don't like being here, honestly. Just thinking that there's a Ouija board here. I didn't know that was here until I one day was nosy and was just sifting through his like little spot up here, and I found it.
You want to hear something
And
that's
it
gonna make
freaked
you guys freak
me
out,
out.
including Kenzie?
I don't even want to hear it because
I-
you
hit me
know,
with it.
I was
if you
sitting-
open
hit me
that
with
thing,
it.
I will leave. I will
I'll
leave.
take
No,
it.
I'm gonna leave it
I'll
alone. I'm
take
not gonna
it.
touch it. I can imagine you guys on weed.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking
about. So
I'm not vaping. What do you mean? What's up?
I was sitting in the living room just yesterday, and I
I
was
don't
chilling
like
in there.
this already. I
No,
don't
no,
like
no,
this
no, no,
already.
And I was
No, come on,
watching.
come on.
I was watching you because Sunday's my day off. I chill. I watch some shit in the living room. I kind of chill out, take a step away, and everything. And I was chilling. I'm vibing, and all of a sudden the Ouija board goes
Oh my fucking god!
and
dude.
falls out of the
Hold on,
bookshelf.
Hold on. Let me
Did it
a-
open?
let me-
Did it
hold on.
open up?
Let me ask this question.
No, it stayed closed.
Let me ask this question. Do you still have it in that one spot where it was kind of sitting angled, ready to fall anyway? Was it still sitting there, or is it sitting where it is now, up on top?
I did adjust it. I did adjust it before it fell. So I did maybe provoke it by kind of like trying to push it back up into the
Okay.
thing a little
Like,
bit.
I'm all for haunted stories, honestly. I am.
But it did go from
But
totally
that-
sedentary to falling off.
that-
I will.
Tell the
that
Netflix
board,
ghost.
That board where you had it, it was literally it's.
I remember because I grabbed it. I accidentally grabbed it.
The bookshelf he has it on is about this long, whereas the board is an extra 5 inches more. So it is quite literally hanging off at an angle of the.
It was,
bookshelf.
and it was also sitting on like
That thing
papers.
was ready to fall.
It was sitting on like papers and stuff like that too.
I say I don't have personal ghost stories,
Kenzie
but I
says she's
do have
bringing
a
sage.
ghost story that like I was told about by my stepdad quite a few times
Yeah.
at their old place, and just the case of like it was one of his sons. I don't remember how old the kid was at the time,
Scratch or crack?
but I think he was a little bit older, a little bit on the older side, maybe like 16, 17. But he's laying in bed, and quite literally one night has an instance where he woke up and felt someone sit down on his bed,
Ooh.
but nobody was in the room with him.
Yeah.
You felt.
Was he
You
asleep?
felt no, he was like he woke up in the middle of the night, kind of turned over, and then he felt someone sit down on the bed.
I have coasters. I got coasters. They're Nest cartridge
It's honestly,
coasters.
it's one like I've been in a position where something felt like it was supernatural, and it's just one of those things where like it's unexplainable. Like for me, I don't like calling things that aren't what they are unless they are 100% what they are. You know what I mean? I don't want to like sit there and be like, oh, it's this.
You don't want to be one
I
of
had
those
no
people.
idea.
My problem is I am a non-spiritual, non-religious, like
Yeah, I
factual,
know.
scientific.
I get you.
Like I have to
I-
see it to believe it. I'm like factual. Like there, for me, it's like a very.
You're the exact opposite of the guy that just sees something fall over and go, well, that's the ghost.
Yeah.
Right.
I just like
fucking,
if
"That's
something happens and I can like figure out what the reason was, I'll go with whatever I factually found out. But
Right,
if
oh,
something
yeah.
just happens unexplicably, I'm just like, well, shit. I guess I can't really figure that one out.
Well, so when the Ouija board fell, I was like,
but
I was
like,
like,
the
I was
Ouija
like, oh.
board is naturally a Ouija board.
I was
you
like,
know
I
what
was like,
mean,
I was
man?
like, oh, my speakers were loud because I had some music playing loud. They probably vibrated the cabinet, which made the Ouija board fall. And like, that's my sequence of events.
That's
not, oh my god, the Ouija board fell. There's fucking, it's evil.
Were you
like-
home alone?
Look, man, look.
What?
Were you home alone?
Oh yeah, it was just me. I will be honest. There was a bit of me
I
that
would
was
get
sort of
freaked out
like,
a little
that,
bit.
That sort of sat there, watched that happen, and sort of was like,
Well,
nah, it's just the speakers.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's understandable.
I mean,
I can see both parts.
Jump
That's
to
it.
the speakers, honestly, because like, it's not like the thing fell down, opened up, fucking face up. The piece itself went to like an answer on there.
Yes.
Like yeah, it just
will
sat on yes.
kill
like,
you.
If it did some shit like that, then you might like
Yeah.
fucking run out the door. Like,
If I watched that happen, I would be quite literally in the car. I might even consider arson at that point.
yeah,
Like,
Just
burn
to
the
get rid
place-
of-
Yeah, right.
burn the place down.
Would you come back up to get your computer? That's the question.
Oh.
I've made jokes in the past where if my house did burn down, I'd run back in and at least grab just that. And
I
dip
would.
out.
I honestly think I would do my best. Like, I'm not gonna throw myself in like the way of life and death for my computer, but I would definitely, if I had the chance, make sure the kids are all good, and like pets.
Kenzie,
but then-
according to
I don't have
Supernatural,
pets or
you can
kids to have to
burn
worry
them
about.
down.
Yeah, I
so
know.
Perfectly
I just
fine.
have to make sure to put those first because like
This is my baby right
it
here.
used to be. Like, I used to be in the same boat. Trust me, I was right there with you. But like, it would be pretty sad to like just know that you're looking at a house. Like, you know, you're looking at it and you're just like, damn, it's gonna go up, and I can't do anything about it. You can hear it. You can hear it screaming.
All I imagine is a situation of like the house is on fire, the firefighters are spewing water, and Max is like, "My computer's in there, save it, please!" Like it's a family member or like a pet.
Oh yeah,
they're gonna come up to this window with a little like a.
You got me fucked up if you think my PC's staying in here while that shit's going down.
What like? Is your cards well supported? With that bracket.
Between the bracket and the yeah,
Because it's a flexible PCI plugin, right?
Honestly, Ken's the Bell Delphine mat would probably have to stay behind. As much as I would want to save it, I could throw it out the window.
Sorry,
I could
Ken.
throw it out the window.
Yeah, I mean, you could also throw your computer out the window.
If everyone had a Mac, there's no worries. I mean, yeah, true.
I mean, yeah, because I just let it burn in the fire. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just had to take the opportunity on that.
I wasn't
one.
gonna go there, but
I'm sorry. Okay. Honestly, Macs are pretty cool and all, and they're pretty good for Adobe products. But
I got my
I
new
bet
They're
MacBook
not even
Pro,
anymore though, aren't they?
512
I don't know actually.
gigabyte.
They still technically specialize in it.
From
Like,
what I've heard, they
in-
don't even run Adobe shit properly anymore.
oh really?
No, so,
maybe
so
I don't know. I don't know.
The M1 chip does x86 emulation, and right now, Adobe products haven't been 100% ported over yet to the new Macs.
I mean, that's kind of interesting, but it
With
makes sense.
time,
though.
that will change,
I was gonna say.
obviously, but my Mac does not do
Well,
Sims
yeah,
buttons.
yeah. It does things well. It does not game.
It's not good at gaming.
No
it's,
one
it's not
should
the
game
graphics.
on a Mac.
There's no high-end graphics processing.
It's like a
in
really
Macs.
flexy Chromebook.
I mean, yeah, pretty much. It's really good at like CPU computing in general. Not any graphics.
Macs have their application in a creative market, and for what we do, unfortunately, there just isn't our
dude.
outlet.
Just make me be able to download a Mac OS on my fucking home-built computer. Like,
You can. It's called a Hackintosh.
yeah, I know, but that's not the point. Dude.
okay.
You can't go to Apple and be like, I would like to buy your software to put into my home-built
That's
computer.
that's what a VPN. I mean,
That's because Apple.
That's like me
wants
saying I'm
dirty,
gonna turn
filthy
my
pirates
phone.
up in this bitch.
I'm gonna turn my phone into an iPhone, wherever my
well,
phone. What the fuck is
Apple does not want you to buy their OS. Apple wants you to buy their product.
Well, yeah, they want to make money off of it, but like, do the same thing what Windows is doing. Make it a fucking service. I mean, Windows went like the past almost 30 years. 30 years
as a product. And now
as a
it's service,
product,
yeah.
and like within the past like 3 years, it's
I
changed
think,
over pro.
since 10. So I think it's closer to maybe coming up on 5.
Yeah.
Wait, you're looking for something?
I mean, it's okay. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah, Okay.
Okay, you got it. We're good.
We found it.
Yo.
You're kind of like doing the.
No, I was just so confused, but it's okay.
Where's my vape? Where's my Juul?
Okay, nobody take any trading tips from that guy. I mean, hey, you don't have to take anything from me. My opinions are opinions. Simply put.
Dude, Ramirez out here with that fucking sapphire.
Yeah, he does have a sapphire. It honestly, it really shows whenever someone has a high rank. I'm so close to a sapphire in my rank, honestly.
I'm not sapphire yet, but I try.
close.
One of these days we'll get. I think I'm
getting
silver
there.
right now. I think I'm silver. Here, let's
What
find out.
am I? I was just.
Everyone's checking what rank they are. Kenzie, if you're curious, you're the gold. Diamond game, crazy.
she's
Hey, look at you. Thank you, lame. You're not lame. You're
I'm
silver.
silver.
Yeah,
That's
you're
right.
probably
That's
a
right.
silver,
Because
too.
I'm.
You
making
cannot
it,
type
right.
on phone anymore.
Right. I am not allowing myself to go
Yeah.
past silver.
Silver Zambia. I'm gold. I am now gold. Everyone hit that follow button.
You're
It's
diamond.
free, dude. True,
Yeah,
dude.
I'm
True.
a diamond.
Oh shit, you're diamond. Oh fuck. I
I'm
didn't
close.
Even, sometimes when I'm like doing my normal streams, and like I don't know if this is the same for you, but like when you're in the heat of the moment, you're doing your normal stuff. Sometimes it's hard to pay attention and actually like take recognition of that, and that's part of the reason why I like doing the podcast, because it's like a moment away where we can sit back and just like kind of look at that shit.
You appreciate the little things that normally don't catch your attention.
Yeah, because normally I wouldn't notice that, because like I'm too, unless somebody like explicit was like coming to my stream and be like,
Usually
hey,
the only
I'm
time I
silver now.
notice it is if they're sapphire.
Well, it's cool because nowadays, like as strictly desktop streamers for most of us, we don't see that normally unless we're using Caster Labs, and
Yeah.
it's great that Caster Labs,
Well, that's the only way we unfortunately can't see it.
yeah, can show us that who it is. It was your YouTube tutorial that made me drop the potato. Oh shit. Well, that was brought up between like everyone was like, how do we? Because it was out there, but like nobody knew how to like, get it. And
I
it's
mean, you were just in a position where you were like, okay, fuck it, I'll make the content for it. Kind of thing.
Alex has asked me to do another one because right now there isn't one that's like updated for this version of Cast Labs,
Yeah.
but I've been waiting until he does the remake, because at this point I feel like it makes more sense to wait than to try to go for
Tutorial
another,
video.
Yeah, a tutorial video, because Cast Labs has been updated a whole bunch since then.
Oh yeah. If you go look at the Caster Labs you show on that tutorial, that is a different program.
yeah.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
a completely separate program. I mean, think about the steps that we've had to take all the way up from not having OBS to then using OBS to then using OBS like combined with caffeine and OBS to now just OBS.
Well, Helvis the real homie for making the jump into what Cast Labs is now,
Yeah, absolutely.
because
Pretty huge.
It's grown a lot since then.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how streaming would have been on the platform if it wasn't for it right now, because it would have been pretty lackluster. That's for
Dude,
sure.
having Twitch like alerts is
There would have been a lot of OBS work that would have had to have been done.
it's all manual at the
It's
point.
all
It was to the
manual,
point
yeah.
where you see a lot of broadcasters still that don't know or whatever, that pull up chat window in their broadcast to see it, and it's sort of like
Key it out and stuff like that.
yeah, and it's just like it's not.
You can do it, but it's just not the best.
No, definitely not.
Kenzie asked a really good question. She was asking if we like the interaction that we have for the podcast rather than having it be like.
Let's say
totally,
last one we did a
We
bit
agreed
more.
to like do our thing. We had a lot to talk about last time though, so I feel like for
Yeah,
this
we had
one
a lot
kinda
of
just,
we had a lot of set topics.
yeah. So
I mean, I have topics if we want
yeah,
to bring up
yeah.
some
Go
stuff.
into it. Pull one up. pull one.
Absolutely. Don't feel afraid to pull them up.
All right. Well, since it is seasonal,
Ooh.
I had this mainly for last week, but obviously we had to push that off. But Thanksgiving celebrations.
Oh yeah.
You know what did we all do? Did we celebrate at all?
Which, by the way, yeah.
How did it go?
Within the time zone here.
I'll let you guys start. I'm gonna crack the window.
Happy Thanksgiving, belated, obviously, by this point to everyone. We didn't get the chance to speak about anything last time because the timing just didn't work out. But hopefully you guys all had an amazing Thanksgiving, like almost 2 weeks ago now. All in all, I mean, I had a pretty good time. Yeah, no, my Thanksgiving, I mean, that's the day I woke up and found out I was sick, unfortunately. Like, I literally woke up that day and I was sick. But it was a lot of good food and stuff like that, and I really enjoyed being home and, like, being able to enjoy it with
Such an instant
babes
feel.
and Zoe and all them.
I
Yeah.
feel that on my back already.
You sweating?
Well, I'm not sweating, but like I was getting warm, and that's literally a cool breeze on my back already.
Max is feeling it. I'm basking in my
You're
glory
right,
over here,
Dan.
hanging
Yeah,
out.
it's just it's a slow process, you know.
A man has to get up on a chair to open his window behind his desk. Just as an update for everyone that can't see, because he's on a camera.
Not putting the
mean-
box back.
Cracked setup, true. Just a big desk. I want to get, dude. I honestly want.
I mean, I have the same situation, but like I can still sneak behind mine. It's just a pain in the ass to sneak behind mine due to my size.
If I were to take this and just literally go all the way to the wall with it, I could probably.
Gonna
Oh,
let
yeah,
that
you'd be
bug
fine
ease
myself.
in. Do you think that there's bugs that are even alive out there right now, Kens? Like literally, if there's
Right, yeah,
any
what?
bugs that are out there, they're frozen.
Are you
They're
kidding me?
done.
It's like 20 degrees out today.
They are not
Dude,
moving.
it's-
They can't. They literally can't. Their
Right.
bodies and their
It'd be fucking
metabolism
frozen
don't work.
solid. It's so cold out.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest.
Except for the Wisconsin stink bug.
I mean, sometimes, yeah. I had the craziest experience that just happened. Like, it was just a couple days ago. It's actually on stream, so if any of you remember, but Zoe called me aside, like literally, like in the heat of the moment, and it was quite literally. I walked outside, and she flipped over like a bag of soil, and it was just filled with roly polies that were like trying to stay warm in the cold.
Oh.
But like she totally just like flipped it over, and it was just like they were all not moving, and all of a sudden like slowly over time it's like.
What about like the crazy like centipede ones with the million legs?
The centipedes, yeah.
Those are always the
Millipedes?
most- Millipedes.
Millipedes are poisonous. Remember that. Millipedes are poisonous. Or wait, no, actually maybe not. No, maybe I'm the other way around. Centipedes are definitely poisonous, so that's why I'm thinking maybe it's the other way around.
That's why
Maybe
they have the
Venomous.
song Centipede.
venomous. You're right. Venomous and poisonous are completely separate. Look at Mike. Look at you. I'm actually
I'm not
curious.
gonna lie, it's because of what
Is
Max
it
just said.
millipedes? Millipedes in Wisconsin, and maybe it is. Maybe it very well Wow, I never actually really thought about that. You're very much so right. It is 100% millipedes.
Millipedes are the poisonous one, venomous.
No, other way around. Millipedes are the more like docile.
Millipedes are the tame ones that you
yeah.
like. If you see it in your house, it's not gonna kill you.
But it's the centipedes that are like, oh,
Yeah.
get rid of that motherfucker.
Well, centipedes are way bigger and
Right.
less or more.
Kenzie said
more
there's
legs?
no poisonous snakes.
There's venomous
Yeah,
snakes,
there's
but there
venomous
is no
snakes.
poisonous snake.
Yeah.
There is no snake that you can't like. If you were to eat it, or consume it, it would be poisonous to you. Because that's the difference between the difference
So like the
between-
poisonous frogs where you can touch them or consume them or whatever,
Correct.
though, and they fuck
the
you
difference.
up.
Yep.
The difference between venomous and poisonous is that venomous is if
We
they
already
were
talked
to
about it, Ken. That's why.
bite you, they would poison you. But if you were to bite them and you get poisoned, they're poisonous.
Yep. One's more of a
Ramirez-
defense.
Ramirez says, I feel like a
mechanism.
city
Right,
boy in a
yes.
country world out here in Florida. Well, yeah, you got like Crocs and shit out there.
Yeah, honestly, the easiest way to think about it is venomous is the attacking one, poisonous is the defending one.
Dude, Florida. I'm gonna be honest. Nothing against Florida at all, Ramirez. But bro,
I could never
Dude,
live in Florida.
I've
speaking
been
of Florida,
there.
I quite
once.
literally listened to a podcast today where they were reading off some like crazy stories, and there were so many like Florida man stories.
Like, not even like Florida man stories aside, bro. Every single news line should be about the humidity.
I'm
Like,
yeah, wait, Florida man does this with a humidity of 85% out today.
I'm gonna search
Like,
up Florida
I don't
man
know,
headlines
man.
and see what I get.
the weather is something that I just I can't do it. I can't do it, dude. There's no way. Even visiting it for 2 weeks is agonizing.
So you said that you've been in Florida once, right?
I mean, as I can remember, yes. I've been there like
okay.
multiple times as a kid, but as I can remember, I've only been there once.
As an adult, I've been to Florida at least 10 times.
You always used to go there. That's like where like one of your vacation spots that like.
I've been to Fort Myers.
Yeah,
I've been
yeah,
to Miami. I've been to PCB. I've been to Fort Myers at least 4 or 5 times alone. I've driven through the entire state twice.
That's
and,
crazy.
And
There's no
like
way.
I just, dude, I don't think I could ever do Florida. I like visiting. Don't get me wrong. I love staying a week, laying down on the beaches, getting a little high, hanging out, drinking, whatever. I could do that all day long.
Don't get me wrong, it's a hell of an experience. It still feels like a vacation, but it's just one of those things where like the worst part is when you get there and you walk out of the airport. That's what sucks.
Oh, the humidity hitting you. Yeah.
The second you walk out that door, even when you're like moving towards the doors, you're feeling the heat, like the building's prepping you, but you are not ready for when you take that step outside of that
us
door.
Midwesterns have that saying. The heat wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't for this humidity.
Yeah,
It's
that
so
damn
true,
humidity.
though, dude. It's the humidity. Oh, like don't get me wrong, it gets gross here too.
That is
but
a very like Midwestern like comment. Like that is something very much. So
It's during the hotter times. It's the heat wouldn't be so bad without the humidity, and during the colder times, it's not actually that cold out. It's just the wind.
Well, we get like a
Dude,
70
that
degree.
is so true. I said that today.
That's what I said today
literally
too.
said that
Today would be
today.
so bad if it weren't for the wind.
Yes.
I literally said I
was
said
getting
that to myself going to Walmart and getting the drinks. I'm walking out. I had to put my hood up. I'm like, it wouldn't be that bad if it wasn't for the fucking
Dude,
wind.
today
That
has
is
to
too
be the
funny that you
coldest day
said
of the
that.
year.
Oh my god.
So
For
far,
us.
yeah.
Yeah.
So far, absolutely.
It was fucking.
It's the wind.
It is the
literally it dropped the temperature like 15 degrees
Dude,
alone.
Well, it's like
I
when
knew
you
it-
ask if
Yeah,
you ask Google,
I was
it
just
says
gonna say
it's
that.
30 degrees, but feels like it's 10.
I was
Okay,
just
Google.
going to say that.
Hey Google, what's the temperature outside?
The current temperature in New Berlin is 17 degrees.
17.
Due to current wind conditions, it feels like it's 2.
It
And
feels like it's 2
2.
degrees.
That's
Look,
what-
I just said 15. I literally just
Yeah.
said 15.
That's what
2
mine
degrees.
did this morning because I asked I
we have a
asked
wind
mine
chill
in
of
the
2
morning
degrees right now.
what the temperature is, and as soon as it gives me that because of the wind, I'm like, fuck me.
Yeah, it's gonna be a cold ass day. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Tampa right
Once,
now?
dude. Oh man.
In Tampa, it's currently 68 degrees.
70 degrees
The-
with no wind.
I was gonna say
apparently.
they don't even have to hear about the real feel for the wind.
Right? Yeah.
Who cares about it? It's 60 degrees out.
10, it's 2 degrees wind chill out right now. That is fucking cold, bro. God damn.
I mean, when I honestly, so I went to go do some errands and
Maybe
quickly
the
drop
brisket you
something
want?
off. Yeah,
Max-
sure. You want to
Max,
grab
grab
me?
me a-
Surprise me. I don't know.
Grab me another one of these.
I'll
please.
do the.
Sure. Just get.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. No. I got this. This has to be moved. Though.
That's fine. You can move that as far as you want.
Grab me another one of these,
As
please.
soon as I was moving out and about today, I literally got out of the car and felt like I was I felt like I was leaning forward and walking because of how much wind was just blasting me in the face as I was walking to the door.
I kid you not. The thing is, my routine is when I get up in the morning, I take my shower, and then when I get out of the shower, I will ask my Google, what's the temperature today,
Yeah.
like for the day, to get like the highs, lows, and everything. And the minute it said because of the wind, I was like, fuck.
You know it's gonna slap you in the face too. Honestly, it's one of those things where you look outside the window and you're like, it doesn't look too bad out today. And then you immediately step out and you just feel the sheer bristles of cold icicles brushing past your face, and you're like, oh, okay. You're like you put your hood up. You're like, fuck.
Yeah, Kenzie's right. Why do I live in a place where the air hurts my face?
So true. Oh, everyone knows to watch the trees.
Well, the thing. I mean,
I love living here. The only thing I hate is I don't have a winter vehicle, which is unfortunate. That's just my thing. It wouldn't be that bad if I just had a winter vehicle. And I don't like the fact that they use so much fucking salt. Use dirt. I don't care. Clean it up afterwards. Just don't use.
States that use sand.
Yes. Yeah. There's the Max yelled. I don't know if it came
Colorado
through, but
uses sand.
Max yelled in the kitchen that there's a lot of states that use sand, and
Don't use salt. I get it. But use it if you need it. If it's
Well,
icy,
literally,
do it.
like,
Don't eat it.
you could
sand.
make a nice mix of sand with some salt mixed in
shit.
to kind of
Thank you.
It's mystery.
dip it down
Mystery
a little
ale.
Okay, so we're gonna do a quick little mini game here.
This looks so beautiful. Thank you. Good head.
So-
Thanks for the head, dude.
I got you. So we're gonna do a little bit of a mini game. You have to sip that and
When
tell
the
me what
homie
beer
gives-
it is.
When the
Hey,
Okay,
homie gives
you
you
will
the-
probably know it.
Do I get options?
It's a very common beer.
Oh, okay. Very common. It's gonna be like a
And I want when
bush
you, when
light
you
or
taste
something.
it, I want you to tell
gonna-
me if you like it or not.
Max? I don't think Max would ever have
Max
a bush
would
light in
never
his
buy
house.
a bush light. No fucking way he would buy bush light. Man
I
goes
have
out of his
Coors.
way.
I got Coors.
But Coors is like
I can.
It's like
handle
box wine
Coors, yeah.
equivalency, but and I want to preface this real quick. Box wines are bomb. Okay,
Kenzie is
So-
right. I do have Coors specifically for when Austin comes over because
Coors, you don't think so? Okay, okay. You know what? That's fair. I'm gonna redact my statement and just say not true.
Aerated.
First of all, do you like it?
All 10,000
It's a
taste buds.
pale ale of some sort.
Maybe. I'm honestly not 100% sure what it is.
I think this is classified as pale ale. I think.
Okay.
Coming from the
Yes,
ginger,
it's
talking
good.
about pale.
I'm a fan.
Okay, I want to.
Did you hand me the?
He is a fan.
Did you give me the shock top?
No, that is not a shock top.
Okay, because I feel like shock top has more flavor, stronger flavor, more powerful flavor.
That is a correct statement.
I don't know that very many beers, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to guess this.
You said it's a common one, though, right?
Yes.
And you just talked about Coors, but I don't know if this is what Coors.
It's not
Light-
Coors.
I was gonna say
Is it Pabst?
No.
I don't remember how many
You're
beers.
in the right.
I don't.
You're in
My
the
memory.
right, like
Blue Moon.
beer
Actually,
demographic. If you-
would this be New Glarus? No way.
No, it's not. New
I was gonna
Glarus.
say.
Not even close.
I was gonna say. Goose Island.
Mm-mm.
Everyone's guessing for me. I'm gonna
It's
be
not Blue
honest.
Moon.
if
I'm
just-
having a Blue Moon right now.
If
Kenzie
I would
wants to
just
know if it's
have
her
my
beer.
memory,
Is it her beer?
It is.
It's not. It's not her beer.
I don't know. Can you tell by the color, Kens? Is this helping at all?
No, that's not helping.
Color
It's
at all.
very
Here, let's get on the
see-through.
white background.
Okay, can I give you a hint? I'm gonna give you your first hint.
Kidding.
Wheat water.
Wheat water.
You stole
Yo,
my
that's
joke.
water. It's a little yellow dye in water with carbonation.
Yeah, it's actually not beer. He literally just put a little drop of.
Second hint.
It's apple juice.
It's
I'd be surprised.
it's lower tier. It's lower tier than Pabst.
Well, okay. So the thing is,
okay, you can't put tears for me because all beer is garbage to me.
here's the thing. Okay,
It's not Coors. It's not Coors.
I
Right
literally
track, though,
am
Kens.
having a completely different, and this is a way better than drinking out of a can, 100%.
I don't like drinking beer out of cans.
The device that you drink from changes the flavor of what you're doing.
Actually, yeah, I
Like,
mean,
imagine
I,
drinking
I
beer with
was
a
gonna
straw.
say that.
Swiss, you're on the right track.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say Bud Light, but I was like, I don't think he has Bud Light in here.
Is it a Bud Light?
It's not a Bud Light.
I don't know what kind of variants of Bud Light there even is.
I think somebody might have actually or even said it already, but it wasn't an official guess, so I didn't make a comment on it. It's not Budweiser. It's also not Miller Lite.
I was just gonna say you don't have Miller here.
No, it's not Miller.
I'm reading the chat to really try and find the answer.
Okay,
That's what I already
yeah.
said.
So
Pabst.
Pabst was already guessed, but I will tell you that it is. I would consider it much lower tier than Pabst.
Much lower.
Yes. As a matter of fact, this beer could probably be found at tailgates, bonfires, and college parties alike.
Keystone?
Maybe actually, now that you said that, maybe a tier above it.
Look,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, dude, the fucking commercials for Keystone. Oh my god.
Probably, I would say it's one level above Keystone.
oh my god.
I don't.
Wait,
Swiss,
hold on.
I don't know
you are
that
putting it
low.
that shitty, and that's the beer you gave Justin.
Because I wanted to see if he was gonna like it.
I mean, it honestly really it doesn't taste that bad.
It's because it's not in a can.
True. It honestly very well could be that, and it's also cold. So,
All right, would you like me to give it to you? Okay, I'm gonna give you my third and final hint.
like, I get that it's.
It was said already once by one of you guys, but I
Oh.
did not make a comment on it because we weren't officially guessing yet.
Well, I don't know if it was me because I hardly said anything, unless I did say it.
Mike said it.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
I said it. I mean, fuck.
What did you say?
I don't know what I said.
Budweiser.
Would you like me to give it to you, Glitch Penguin 2021?
You said it wasn't Miller Lite.
Bush.
Oh, this
Is
a
it
Busch.
actually?
It is a
This is
Bush
Busch?
Light.
We literally immediately said Max
You
would
are
never have
drinking-
Bush Light in his fucking house.
You are
and
drinking
it was
a
immediately that answer.
you're drinking a natty light out of a glass there, my friend.
Why would you ever?
A natty light.
Oh
Can we feel the fact that I was like, yeah, give
my
me
God, that's
give me
right.
anything.
I've fucking seen that.
Because
in your fridge.
one single I have one single can that my
I'm
mom
literally
brought
like,
over.
yeah, give me whatever you like, give me whatever, and
Mike
he
has the
came
best
back
nail
with
in
a
the world.
bush.
What? Do I?
Best nail?
Best nail?
I think he's implying that you nailed it.
Oh,
Okay.
Maybe,
Got
maybe
it.
somewhere in that ballpark.
All right. So
Name, not nail.
Name.
That makes a lot more sense now.
Now it makes sense. But yeah, so that's that my friend right there is a Busch Light. Now here's the best part about this.
It tastes a lot better. I'm gonna tell you this right now because I've had Busch Light. Way better out of a glass.
Yeah. So
Hey,
so
Drinking out of a can just fucks it.
so
Apparently.
you have the option. You
Well,
can.
it's the aluminum taste.
Yeah,
Honestly.
yeah.
I would be more than
And,
happy.
and the
Aluminium.
galvanized layer that's on the inside.
I would be more than
Aluminium.
happy to take that glass from you and literally pour that shit down the drain and get you a different beer if you'd like.
Well, I mean, honestly,
So
the thing
what
is,
happens if I don't like the next one? Are you gonna pour that one down the
I
drain
would say,
too?
No.
the thing is,
I'm
Justin
totally
the
joking.
price tier of the next beer.
I'm totally joking.
Justin literally said he likes this one. Though.
It's not bad, yeah, no. I mean, I'm also the thing is that I'm not into beer, and like I'm also like definitely not into strong tasting beer because it's like overwhelming.
Well, yeah, you're drinking what we call in the beer world piss water. So like, it's honestly.
Yeah, pretty true.
But
So
if you want to continue drinking that's more than fine. I have no problem with that. But if you would like something that I would consider better, I will be more than happy to pour that out and get you something better.
Really, it's funny that
I will
Kenzie, it's funny that
gladly
Kenzie sent this
Take another beer.
because I was literally about to say, don't let that get.
Here, hold on. Let me take one last sip.
Max
Thanks,
cannot
dude.
wait to dump that down the fucking
No, I
drain.
can't.
He's
I've been
gonna-
trying to get rid of that fucking Busch Light for like 3 weeks at least.
He's
now.
gonna come back with like a 40 ounce. He'll be like, here you go. Just went to the quick gas
I'm
station
gonna
up the
wash
road.
the glass out so that there isn't anything left in here that could possibly
You're gonna
resemble
taint-
Busch Light.
You're gonna taint it. Exactly,
Right.
Ramirez.
When
I'm
Max,
gonna be honest. It really like. I'm also not into beer, but that didn't taste
Yeah.
horrible. Like definitely like drinkable.
Have you tried the strawberry one?
I'll try it. Sure. We're sharing all drinks all around. Sure, why
I
not?
mean, I just got over my sickness. You got
We're
over
sharing
yours. So
sickness. Share the sickness around, right? I will say something I'm a big fan for is the harder mics
oh yeah,
because they're just more alcoholic.
I mean, yeah, I saw those and I thought about like just getting myself a can of that instead.
Yeah.
Instead of buying the pack, but I'm like,
it is nice
I
having
like these to
multiple.
sip
though.
on these.
Yeah. Bring out the Four Locos. I don't think I've literally ever tried a Four Loco.
I
I'm not a
don't think
drinker.
I ever will.
Simply put, I am not a drinker. So like I've never experimented.
I have one Four Loko story.
Oh boy. What is there to say about a Four Locos story?
Because
Thank you.
Four Loko is like the equivalent of like how you can have some tequila and there's like the tequila memes where like, you
Yeah,
drink some and then
yeah.
you're like out on the
Yeah.
floor and everying. I was to make a long story short because it's not that crazy, but basically I was still under 21. My friend's older brother offered to get us alcohol to pregame before the Packer game that we were going
Oh
to.
my god.
Correct.
Okay.
So I, in
Pregame
my
for the
unwise
pregame.
wisdom of alcohol, was like, I want to try a Four Loko. So I had gotten 2 Four Lokos. We went to a
Okay, hold on. Can we? What is the alcoholic content? And I see Kenzie saying here that it's caffeinated, and I know they're big cans.
Yeah. It's like drinking
14%?
It's like drinking a Red Bull vodka, where it's just like you're mixing energy drink and alcohol, and you're sitting there vibrating but intoxicated. So it's more like.
Okay, I see the energy. Okay.
Yeah, it's a alcoholic energy drink.
Yeah.
Typically, it has a couple different percentages.
It hasn't had caffeine
8,
since
10,
2010.
12, or 14% alcohol.
Huh. I'm assuming it's probably just at different sizes and stuff like that.
Right? Yeah.
Well, they're tall
Like,
ass fucking.
you're not
cans.
gonna get a fucking
Yeah,
can
they-
this big.
well,
that's
the
14.
cans look like
No,
energy
that's what
can
they are.
drinks.
They're monster sized cans with 14%.
All of them?
Yeah, all of them.
Fuck.
Yeah. So basically, long story short, I got we went to a fast food restaurant. We went and got Burger King, but I didn't get anything. I just got a cup with water in it, poured the water out, put the Four Loko in the can, closed it, walked into the Packer Stadium with it, and I was drinking Four Loko out of a Burger King cup. And by the time I got in there and drank the 2, I was fucked
Well,
up at this
yeah,
Packer
dude.
game. I was
Dude,
like,
I was gonna
let's go
say.
Packers!
You chugged 2 of them. Yeah, that's like chugging alcohol at all.
I was gonna say it usually hits you all at fucking just like.
Oh
all
yeah,
at
dude,
one
trust
go.
me. It was like hitting a
like
wall,
a
man.
wall
I
up
was
to the
like,
face.
I was like, not drunk, buzzed, fucking intoxicated, like. So yeah, that was my Four Loko story.
I can,
Do you want to know what alcohol that you can get that's like normally in the Four Loko section that is primo?
hit us with it.
The Pabst Blue Ribbon coffee drink.
See, here's the problem here.
I used
Here's
to
the
drink
problem,
those
Chief.
when I went to work.
That
on
is
the
not
weekends.
something you drink when you go to work. You
Here-
don't caffeinate.
Yeah.
I don't.
Here is the problem.
Kenzie said that she used to slam those at work too.
Here is the problem. I don't like beer. I don't like coffee. I am definitely not drinking beer coffee.
I don't know if you could say it's beer coffee.
It's not beer coffee.
though.
It's just
It is,
alcoholic.
slightly
it is a beer
alcoholic
company
coffee.
making a slightly alcoholic coffee.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
no, you're
Kenzie,
not-
this
you're
tastes
not
like
wrong.
Hot chocolate. It's hot chocolate that makes you
I
explode.
don't give a fuck.
That makes you explode. Immediate combustion.
But those slap. Those are really good. I thoroughly enjoy the Pabst Blue Ribbon coffees.
I
Those
mean,
are
that is
they're
that's
really
just like a
good.
weird. What is the branding? I need to look this up.
It's Pabst. They come in it's a
Oh,
brown
I've
can.
seen them. I've seen them.
It's a brown can and it's a skinny. It's like the little bread bowls that you can buy.
Imagine the Monster Espresso ones.
Yeah.
Like the brown cans.
but
with Pabst on
Paps on it.
it. Yeah. That's literally what it looks like.
I like those Javas. Not gonna lie. Wow, it literally looks exactly like that.
That's
It-
right.
Yeah,
It
you
almost
literally just described
like
it
I feel like
for
someone
those
could
audio listeners out
mistaken.
here.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like someone could mistaken this as like a coffee flavored Red Bull.
Yeah, because the blue.
Yeah,
The blue of Red Bull and the blue of Pabst.
And then
match
you
up
just,
pretty
Except
like-
for when you go up there and they're like, I'm gonna need this.
Right, I need an ID.
ID.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
second they ask you for an
clearly
ID,
like
they're
a
like,
14-year-old
why?
getting an
It's a
energy
brown
drink.
can, yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a brown can, and it looks like they have different like flavors. They have like apparently they have a hard tea, they have hard coffee,
The hard tea is new. That's new. The hard coffee is what we're talking about.
stronger seltzer.
Gross.
I was gonna say I'm not a
Yeah,
big
no
fan.
thanks.
I'm gonna
I'm
be
not a
honest,
seltzer
dude. Okay,
guy.
hold
I'm
on.
not-
I have a story to tell you guys about seltzer, right? So I don't know if you guys know this. I'm pretty sure you guys knew this about me, but I got the chance to go to
I love how
Europe.
This has turned into our exploits of
I got the chance to go to Europe, right? I ended up visiting Germany, and
this
when
when
I
you got
was
your
there,
knife, right?
yeah, the Swiss Army knife that I got confiscated from me, unfortunately, like not that long ago either. But it was a hot day in Munich, right? It's the capital of Germany. It was like a nice summer. It was literally my birthday, June 23rd. But it was like middle of summer, and I was super thirsty. Didn't drink anything. Didn't have any water on me. Totally fucked, right? I was like, damn it, I need something. And it was busy too. A lot of people, a lot of fucking people all over the place. And I go into the nearest like little tiny shack gas station, like convenience store style thing. Like things are very small there. And I literally go in and I see like this glorious European bottled water. I'm like, oh my fucking God. Crated water. And I'm like, what? Like you can't go get a milk crate of water in the US, right?
No,
And I went in, bought it,
it's like the bags.
and
of
I
milk.
immediately cracked it open and took like two and then I realized it was seltzer water.
Oh,
And I was like, and I literally like was not ready for the carbonation, for the taste, and I literally like gagged and I spit it out and I was like, no fucking way. I was like, I can't drink this. No way in hell am I going to try and quench my thirst with a seltzer water.
is seltzer water like? Does it have sodium?
It is literally carbonated water. That's it.
I was gonna say
Okay,
it doesn't
okay.
have any extra flavoring
That
to it,
taste,
but it does
that
have
bitter
it has a taste.
is carbonation.
Okay.
I the only story I have with seltzer water, like
crazy,
pure
Kens.
seltzer water, is a case of when I worked at Gillies. I remember there was just one day. I'm about to go on lunch break, and I'm going up to the fountain myself, and I got myself a cup of Sprite.
Ooh.
Little did I know our syrup was out.
Oh, no.
Okay, so here I am, a nice carbonated drink, clear
You
carbonated
can't-
drink
you-
in
yeah,
my
you
in
can't
my
tell.
cup.
Oh, there's no way
I'm
to
like,
tell.
You're not
a
gonna
nice,
know.
nice cold cup of Sprite. Fuck
Let's
yeah,
go,
let's go. I took
Beepus.
a nice big old gulp. That shit went right back in the sink. I'm like, "Ugh, what is this? This is
Oh,
disgusting.
man. There's
That's
no
too
way.
funny.
And then somebody else took a sip and they're like, "This is just seltzer water." I was like, "Well, it has no fucking Sprite syrup in it.
When
We
you're-
need to change the box."
It really isn't that bad
Where's my sugar and sodium?
When you're expecting something completely different,
That's the thing.
that's
the
what
thing,
throws
yeah.
you off.
That's
That's,
a
what
proven.
fucks you.
That's a proven research. They've literally researched like if you are expecting one flavor and you get a different flavor, even if it's a flavor you like,
Yep.
you are going to dislike it in that moment because you are expecting.
You're
a different
expecting
flavor.
That's
something
like if I
completely
handed you
different.
a glass of mystery beer and it was piss instead. You would have. I'm totally kidding.
Is that why you were able to dump it out? Did it just go right
That's what
back
took
into the
him so long
toilet?
to fill it up in there.
He's like, yeah, I'll clean it off for you. Don't worry.
He had to let it out and then like chill it a little bit so it wasn't
I
too
mean,
warm.
pee, piss, water, same,
Stop.
right?
Chill. Gross.
Kenzie's over here like, oh. I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. I'm kidding. It was a joke. I'm quitting.
Wait, Kenzie. No
Fine,
way.
you manager. No,
What
please.
about me, Ken? Don't fuck him. What about
Stay,
me?
stay for Justin.
Okay,
alright?
no, okay, never mind. Fucking get out of here. Don't stay for me.
Our schedule would be a mess without you. I don't know what we would do without you.
We wouldn't have a schedule because we
We
didn't.
wouldn't.
We literally didn't have one before Kenzie.
Yes.
Literally, Max and I are like, "Hey, you want to do like an event? Yeah, sure. What day you want to do it? This day. Okay, I'm writing it on my whiteboard." And then like 3 days before the event, hey, are we doing that event in like
Yeah.
3 days? Oh fuck, that's right.
That's right. Shit.
All right, hey, should we push it back to like in 3 weeks? Yeah, sure, let's
just
do
give
that.
let's give ourselves another 3 weeks to forget about it.
But hey, at least we're in a
Hey, I
position.
still do it
now.
though. Like up there,
No,
you can
don't get me
see
wrong. I have a lot of
spades,
I got stuff
shit,
on mine
Halo.
too.
Honestly, while we're talking about speaking of spades,
Yeah, actually,
should we mention for like some of the people that are
yeah, we could play. We
Listening
could
right
play
now?
a little bit of a game too if you guys want to play like a hand or two. Just like fuck the points, just play. I don't know.
we've
I don't-
never played an actual like
yeah,
card
but
game
I'm
of spades.
I'm totally down. I'm gonna be honest. It's a lot more complicated. But like if we're not
Should we
watching
do a 3
points,
solo spades game?
if we're not watching the points, it doesn't matter.
Let's
so.
do a 3 solo spade game.
Yeah, sure. Let's do it. Let's do it real quick. I'll deal unless Mike wants to deal.
No, I definitely.
Well, we're all
don't.
gonna end up dealing because we rotate dealers.
Do you want to rotate deal? It doesn't matter.
Yeah, we have to rotate dealers. It's kind of like the way it goes.
I mean, you're right. If you want to do it that way.
yeah, I'm down to do it. We'll do.
Well, are we doing a full game or are we
Yeah,
just doing
Ramirez.
like 2 rounds?
No. We'll just like to do a couple hands.
We'll
Fuck
just
the points.
We'll play a couple hands. Yeah, we'll fuck the points. We won't worry about scoring. We'll just do it for fun.
We'll still go for bids and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
we'll
but-
we'll bids.
Yes,
will be a
track-
thing.
we do.
keep track of
we
it
do
your
know how to
own.
play spades. We had to learn it.
So,
Ramirez,
while-
I don't know if you knew this, but the whole reason we're bringing it up is the Caffeinated creators in particular have had the opportunity to have a hand in the introduction of WSOS, which is a
We've been working with Clint and Matt.
Clint
Caffeine.
Coley.
I don't know where to put this.
Yeah, we'll do. Well, fuck it. Let's do.
But it's been an opportunity that we had, and we never knew how to play spades beforehand. But then we found out, and we found out it was a lot of fun.
we know
So-
we know simple spades. We don't know like Joker,
Right, right.
Deuce, Deuce. Like
I mean,
all
Joker,
these-
Deuces is pretty simple, to be completely fair.
Give me half the deck. Let's do a quick shuffle here. Or you can. You fuck.
I was gonna say, I was like, oh my god, these cards, Max. These things, where are these?
So-
They're Las Vegas cards.
So I picked these cards up while I was actually
They're
in
bad
Las
cards,
Vegas.
Kens. They're bad cards.
They were. I bought them in Las Vegas, and I've had them for quite a while now, and they show
Don't
some wear
blame
and
the
tear.
cards. I mean, they're just.
I've used. These
I
cards
can
a
I
fuckload.
can feel the grime on the edges.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
These cards have been used a lot. They've been to a lot of parties. They've done a lot of stuff.
I mean, hey, they look cool though, and they're from Las Vegas, so you have Las Vegas cards.
That's kind of why I keep them around.
I mean, I don't blame you.
If only those cards could talk. Yeah, they would talk about my 5-hour layover in Las Vegas, where all we
5
did was
hours? Oh
play
my
cards
God.
for 5 hours.
5 hours?
Yep, our plane was delayed by 5 hours. We were stuck in that fucking airport. I mean, granted, we had alcohol and gambling at our disposal.
It was a
I was gonna
layover
say.
and delayed.
yeah, it was no. It wasn't a,
And
it
that
wasn't
one
a
time
layover.
at
It was
band
just
camp.
a delayed flight
Okay.
that got delayed because of a layover.
Okay.
Previous to that,
Better than Texas? Did you have a really bad time in Texas?
what's going on,
Kens?
Philo? Bad time in Texas.
8 hours.
8 hours. Yeah, that's right. She did have
Hey,
a.
hold on. I think Joey has all of you beat.
What up? What up?
14 hours in Colorado.
Oh,
that's
14-hour
right.
layover? You can spend the
Yeah.
whole day going. Wait, in Colorado, though?
Yeah.
Yo, that was probably a good-ass time. I don't know what you're talking about.
that
I can
14
find something to do in Colorado for 14 hours.
That
I mean,
14
like,
hours
you can
turned
find
into
something to do, but
like that 14 hours turned into like 2 hours.
Yeah, true. Colorado airport. It's like, yeah, because isn't that Denver?
Yeah, Denver,
Yeah,
Colorado.
dude, you could find some way to kill some time. I mean, a little boring, but
I mean, let's be honest. You're not gonna walk out of the airport and be like, "All right, nearest dispensary," like right next. Could you imagine if there was a dispensary in the fucking airport?
isn't there one? I thought there was one.
Okay, I want to make sure. One thing. Did you take all the jacks out? I didn't even check. Or Jokers, sorry.
Yes.
Yes, they're sitting right here.
Cool. Alrighty.
I also just want to ask one thing. Are we gonna leave this in for audio? Because obviously, without a visual, this kind of.
I mean-
No, it's fine. It's fine. What we're gonna
We'll
do
just keep on talking.
is we're gonna say what we're playing.
Yeah.
So then that way for audio listeners, you know what's going on. It'll be a little tricky to follow. We could probably take this out, but I think for now we'll leave it in for now.
Sure.
And
Worst of the worst.
we'll cross
Come
that
to
bridge
it,
when we
yeah.
get there. So I know you guys won't be able to see like what our hands look like at the moment. Obviously,
We'll call it out as we play some
but
out.
we'll call it out. We'll let you guys know what we're playing. And this is just for funsies. And while we're doing it, we're also going to talk about the Spades event that's currently going on, which has been
Yeah.
extended until the end of the week. You have until Friday of this week to submit your scores. There's going to be a media package that's going out.
Some cool
Our
stuff,
channel.
honestly. I'm so excited to see that
yeah,
media package, honestly.
After this broadcast, we're going to be putting something live that better explains how to get involved, what you need to do to get involved. And all that good all that jazz.
All that jazz.
You like jazz?
All right, real quick before Max, you think you can pull a sly one. You can't place and try and lie to us, okay? You have to play the face if the suit is played.
Do you want to explain why that's funny?
So I don't know if many of you
When did we play
were
this?
watching. It
Yesterday?
was yesterday.
Okay.
We were playing spades on stream yesterday, and Max made the statement of saying, you know, if I wanted to play whatever card, how would you guys know? It's like, well, we would know because you're lying. Like, you would have a wrong card. And he's like, but how would you know? And it's like, well, I mean, even if we, like, regardless, if we found out, you'd be kicked out. Like,
Trust us, Kenzie. We
you'd be outta here.
know Max is a bad liar because the man played a spade on one turn, and we were like, oh, no more hearts? And he's like, no, I just didn't feel like playing it. I you know.
I just didn't feel
I
like
have
it, but maybe I
hearts,
got a heart. I just didn't play
feel-
it.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, Mike, you're first.
You deal. You're first.
Left
Okay.
in the hand.
Oh, okay.
Okay, all right.
So we're going this way.
Yeah, clockwise for
Okay.
Mike.
Okay. Should we get some of the big boys out first, right?
I mean, you can if you want.
Wait, we gotta place our bets. We didn't place our bets.
Oh, true. Yeah.
You're
Good call. Good
right,
call.
You're right.
We're so used to a game being like,
we're
Yeah.
clicking
where's
in.
my
It's
where's
so
my menu?
automated.
Yeah. I'm
Okay,
going. I'm going.
Mike, place your
Yeah.
bet first.
Yep. I will go with
Yafulo? Well,
Three.
you can play spades on caffeine, stream it if you want, and have your chance to win up to $1,000 or more on this tournament, and have a chance to get flown out to the caffeine studio to get yourself in on season 2 of World Series of Spades. And if you want to find out more of that, come back to this channel tomorrow at any point during the day, and you're going to be able to hear all about it and figure out how to get involved.
Is it the caffeine headquarters or is it their location that?
Caffeine studio. Sorry,
Yeah.
caffeine
No,
studio.
no.
It's just
You sorry. You
Spades.
said
Easy.
caffeine studio, but
Okay,
is it
okay.
is it their location or is it
They have 2 studios. I think they have one.
well,
up in-
WSOS is in particular studio.
is in the one in LA.
Okay, that's what I thought.
You got that down pack, bro. That's
Well, he came up with it on the spot. I can tell you that much.
no script, I promise.
I
I've
was
just
gonna-
been talking about it.
That
for like
was-
the
that
last
was
couple
actually
weeks.
pretty good.
Hold on, were
He
you there?
definitely- he
Were you
definitely
there
did it on
when
the spot.
me and him did like a little thing
A
about
bit.
it?
We did a bit.
And Tekkit said we totally read off a script.
No, I wasn't there.
It was quite literally he was streaming Halo. I popped in to play Halo with him, and then like he brought it up, and we went back and forth with a good like bit about it.
Yeah,
Like-
we did,
like-
we
like
did
a
a whole
sales
bit. and it was-
pitch.
we
As
were
if-
rolling with it. It was great.
As if we were reading off a script. And Tekkit was like, "Yeah, that wasn't scripted at all." I was like, "Actually, it really
It
fucking
really wasn't. Yeah,
Like-
you gotta improv.
I mean, when you're good, you're good. I mean, just-
True.
All right, so I said 3.
Okay, I'm gonna warn you before you go 3. Remember, we're not playing trickster cards on 4s. We're doing 3s, solos. So you're gonna have a much better chance of getting a much higher bet. We're gonna go WSOS rules
Oh,
on
that's
bidding.
right. Yes.
4 or higher or nil.
Yeah, I suppose I'm running off the fact that there would be another person here.
Yeah.
All right, I will bump it up to 4 then.
Okay. I'm gonna do 5 bets.
6.
Okay. All right.
All right, so I'll start it off. We'll go Queen of Hearts. Play those hearts, boys. Take it from me.
The Queen of Hearts, huh?
There's the king.
Oh, wow.
King of Hearts.
That's
Well, let's
all right,
just get
see?
them all out of the way
okay,
there.
This is exactly
Go
what I
ahead,
meant
take
by
your-
let's get the
take
big
your
boys
trick.
out right away.
All right. I mean, sure. If you want to play that game, I'm with it. I can play that game.
That was dumb. I didn't think. Yeah, I thought that you were gonna have the ace. All right.
King of clubs, baby.
King of clubs.
All right.
Like,
So we playing high for no reason. All right. I see how it is.
We out
5
here.
of clubs.
5. Whatever. I'll take the fucking bag. There's my queen. Oh wait, no. Fuck. I take it back.
No, you just
No,
laid
no,
your
no,
queen.
I
No,
let go, let go.
you
No,
just
no.
laid a queen
You-
on the table. You
Fuck
cannot
all
take
y'all.
that
All right.
back.
Whatever.
He clicked the button. He's trying to take it back.
Oh, dude.
Motherfucker, click
Fuck
the queen
me.
and hit Control Z.
Yeah,
Oh God.
All right, whatever. Fuck me over like that. I remember that. What, Ace of Clubs now? Wait, now you really playing?
Yeah, we
All right,
playing
all right,
games.
all right.
This man starts it with the king of clubs.
We
and
all
says,
just-
I'll take that with my
We all
queen.
just shooting out the gate here, apparently. All right. Alt F4. Yeah, I Alt F4. Goodbye.
Alt F4.
All right, Mike.
What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got?
Well, you're not gonna have
7.
much. 7? All right, whatever. Go ahead. Take your hand there.
All right, we're halfway there. We're trying.
Are you living on a prayer?
Oh, living on a prayer. Take my hand. We'll make it, I swear.
Clip.
Whoa, living on a prayer. Bum, 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 bum. For all you audio listeners out there, if you guys want a soundtrack, I'm coming out with a new hit track called "Just
Why you gotta
Side
play a
Effects."
10? Is that really all you had?
He's trying to
What?
beat. He's trying to
You're
up
sitting
my
there,
6.
You're telling me that you had your next highest over a
Okay.
6 was a 10. Fucking.
fucking
I
worry
laid
about
down-
Bunch
me.
of bullshit right
I laid
there.
down a
about
6
me.
of diamonds.
That's a bunch of
Mike played a
bullshit right
10,
there.
Don't
and then
worry about me.
Max just pulls out a king of diamonds just to take a 10 on top of a 10.
My.
All right, now go ahead, go,
All
go,
right.
pull it up. Let's go. You got what you
Don't
got.
worry about what I'm playing.
Wow, shit.
Well, I all know we're too early to not have any fucking diamonds, so fuck all y'all.
All the diamonds.
I'll be taking that one.
I want all the fame.
Yeah, thank you. All right.
There you go. Congratulations.
You asked if I want to play that way. I'm gonna play that way.
He took it with an ace. Didn't even
He
matter
played
what
the
was
ace right
played.
away.
Yeah, I
Ace
threw
of
an
diamonds.
ace of diamonds. Yeah, all right. Two of diamonds.
2 of diamonds.
We'll just keep cleaning out the diamonds while
Chill
we're at
with
it.
the diamonds, bruh.
2-8. You got better than an 8?
I got a 9.
Oh,
Boy.
Oh my
take it.
god.
Oh, you-
He fucking ups it by 1, bro.
Yeah. Let's get the diamonds, queens.
All right, we're gonna keep running. Don't worry, it's all yours. It's all you.
I didn't want to get rid of that guy. I wanted my jack.
Oh, he had to waste the jack.
That's okay.
All right. Let's go. Jack of hearts.
Oh.
Get the big boys out, shall we?
Jack.
The big
Oh, heart.
boys. Jack-o'-lantern.
That's all right. You can have that one.
I
Unless
say I'm-
Justin wants to
I-
throw down his king.
If I
of
remember
hearts,
correctly,
or queen of hearts.
if I remember correctly,
Oh, okay.
I played the queen of hearts.
Oh,
so
alright.
all the top hearts are played.
I just got a
because
little
that was-
lowly heart.
that was our
I got
first
the
one.
lowest heart. Little boy. Little 2 boy.
4 hearts.
Ooh. You
All
playing
cards have been
no?
done. 7 of hearts on your 4. What do you got?
I'll top you 1, baby.
Ah, damn.
I'll toss out the 8.
All right, fine. Take it.
This chair is not the easiest to sit in.
Well, it's not meant for playing cards. It's
I
meant for
hope
lounging.
one day I can upgrade to something else.
You can have the chair that suddenly.
You can have
slips
that.
out
Do you want
this
that chair?
thing.
Do you want that chair?
And you suddenly fall back.
You want the motherboard's chair?
No, I do not want the motherboard's
All
chair.
right, all right.
Let's see. I don't know what I want to kind of just like.
Yeah, what do you want to play? What do you want to play? All right, 3 of hearts. looking pretty good.
5.
5 of hearts. That's all right. I'll take that one with my 4 of
Wow.
spades.
Wow.
Literally no hearts, unless he's cheating.
I'm not.
I'm joking. Totally joking.
We ain't like that out here.
Yeah, right.
Don't say we.
We ain't like that.
Chill.
We ain't like that. All right, let's go. Let's see. Let's we want to clean out some clubs real quick. 10 of clubs.
Sure. Take my 2.
No.
Oh, okay, Mike. Mike, no clubs?
No
No,
Five of
no
spades?
clubs. All right.
No clubs.
I don't believe you.
What?
What, do you think he's lying?
9 of
That's all right.
hearts.
Justin's got all. He's got literally all the clubs in the deck now. We know that for sure.
Is that the case?
Yeah.
Well, you just told us that you don't have any more clubs then.
9. Well, there's my 7. Spade.
What a shame.
Steals it by 1 with the 8 of spades.
So he doesn't have any hearts. I don't have any hearts. You got all the hearts. He's
Okay.
cheating.
I definitely had all the hearts, I'll tell you that.
Well, you guys want to just try and steal away my clubs? Sick. Wow.
Look, man, I got my 4. I don't need to steal
What was that?
anything.
An 8?
That was
I'll
huge.
use my 9 on it. I'm not gonna go too nuts with that.
What the fuck? Literally, Max out here looks like Justin's the only one with clubs. Pulls out a 9 of clubs out of his deck. Okay, didn't know we were playing fucking liar's dice or some shit.
Well, you know we're spades, bro. You know, get with it. Get with it.
All right.
Okay.
What do you got, Max? Hit us with it.
Max, what was your bid again? 5?
Oh, look at that. It's a fucking 6 of clubs.
Yeah,
He's
it was
got more
5.
clubs.
Yeah, I went 5. You went 6. It was 4, 5, 6. It's all right. It's another 6. Another
He's
6
got
of
more clubs.
I kind of wanna keep you from.
I ain't done nothing to you that would hurt you.
I don't know, man.
He's got 2 of spades. I put down a 10 of hearts.
Justin took that one.
Oh, and the ace finally comes
The
out.
ace of spades.
And simply because I already have my 4, there's a king.
There it is.
Well, I guess I'll go ahead and throw that down.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. I was gonna fix it, but I should have thrown this before.
yeah. Okay.
I realized I had it behind my cards, so it was my bad that I played it in the hand.
That's okay. I'm just gonna.
I'm calling it out. I'm calling myself out.
I'm chilling right now.
Right. This is a quick little game, so
I'm really bagging it up though.
6 of spades.
All right, Joker of spades.
That's fine. Fucking take it. I don't want it. That's why I didn't play.
Yu-Gi-Oh! I choose you.
All right, Jack of clubs.
And
I
Mike
get that
takes
one.
it. I had 2 extra
This
bags
is
on
how it
my
happens when
end.
you play threes.
Oh.
yeah.
What is your card?
What'd you get?
What do you got left?
I had
queen of
I had a
spades.
slammer that was holding on.
You were waiting for it.
Yep.
There it is.
1,
That's
2,
too
3,
funny.
4, 5. You got. I got
I
my
have-
bags. You got your
I
bags.
have 1 bag.
I had 8. I had 2 bags.
You had 8.
Yeah.
So should we go? I did 1,
Even
2,
though
3, 4,
even though
5.
technically I shouldn't have taken one of those because of the clubs, but it didn't matter. 'cause
I will
would've
say
taken it
that
anyways.
I had exactly my bank account.
Yep.
So
I would have been if I would have
or
guessed
exactly my bet amount.
Yes,
if I
you
would have
did.
guessed 7, I would have been good.
You would have been good.
That would have been.
You had a
perfect.
better. You had a better setup than you thought you did. And that's
I
the hard
definitely
part
did.
when you go from 4
It is.
solos.
It is really hard
'cause
because you have to gauge that. Like you have to upscale.
It
Right.
blows me away that WSOS does no lower than a 4.
I mean, it
bet.
makes sense though because otherwise games could just last way too long.
It keeps it interesting.
Yeah,
It keeps
and
it
like-
interesting.
Do you know if WSOS plays with if they don't make their bid if they go down those negative points, 10 times equivalent plus or minus?
I would think so.
You would- I would imagine so.
That's
Yeah,
the-
I think they
That's the
definitely do.
takeaway from bidding high.
Yeah, exactly. Otherwise, why would you? Then again, though, I mean, yeah,
Because there's a takeaway
yeah.
to bidding.
Yeah,
There's
you
a
got a good
takeaway to
point.
bidding either way. You don't want to bid crazy high because if you don't make it, then you lose a lot of points.
Yeah, you got a good
and
point.
there's a thing if you bid really low, then you get bags, which will make you lose a lot of points.
Yep.
So let's see what time it is. We still got time. Do you guys wanna chit chat? Is there any other topics that you had?
I have more topics on the thing. I mean, we kind of brought up Thanksgiving, but we didn't even talk about it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I kind of just spoke about it and then.
I
Yeah,
was
okay,
I was
okay,
also
alright,
on
we'll
the
do-
topic of that. I was going to ask if does it? First off, everyone, we all celebrate it, obviously.
Yep.
Does anyone have a favorite kind of dish or
Ooh.
thing that is served during
The
Thanksgiving?
Really?
Stuffing?
You're a big
Okay.
stuffing fan? Are you like box stuffing kind of fan?
I don't
or
care.
Like
I just-
homemade
I
stuffing or like
love-
stuffing.
It doesn't
Stuffing,
matter what
bro.
it is.
Because if it's stuffing, I'm stuffing myself with it.
All right, Kenzie's got mine. Mine is green bean casserole.
Ooh,
all
green bean
the way.
casserole, really?
Mm,
With like
I
the
will
little
devour
crumblies on it. You
Oh
know?
yes,
Oh,
absolutely. I will devour.
I will
that.
say cream bean casserole is a pretty good one, but I think all in all, my parents make this in particular, and I don't know if you guys ever really had it, but it's bacon and spinach.
No, I haven't.
You literally
is it like
you
a
make
spinach wrapped bacon? Or
No.
something?
Like you take 2 containers of spinach and you just chop up some already made bacon into it, and then you eat it. And it's just bacon and spinach.
Bacon and spinach. All
Yeah.
right. I can't say I've ever actually had that before.
It's
I
cooked
don't think
spinach.
I've
that's
ever.
a
definitely cooked
Knox
spinach.
family special right there.
Kinda, yeah,
I
definitely.
don't know if I've ever actually had spinach. I'm not. Gonna
I
lie.
never would have had it outside of the
Popeye,
situation.
motherfucker.
No, okay, so Kenzie, imagine you went to the store and you bought a 2-pack frozen cube of spinach, and you toss it into your pan, and you let it, frozen, and you tossed her in, and you just and you just let it cook away and like heat it up and blanch it essentially in its own self, and put some bacon in it. And then you let her cook up a little bit, and boom.
All right.
Honestly, hold on the topic, favorite dessert during Thanksgiving, because everyone has usually there's two. There's 2 main
Kenzie's
desserts.
apple crumble is now my favorite.
Ooh, that does sound good.
that
My grandma does
sound
make
really
a mean apple pie, and that's delicious too. But Kenzie's apple fucking crisp crumble thing that she was making, that shit was like,
I'm definitely an apple pie guy.
yeah.
I like apple pie all the way. Honestly,
Apple pie with ice cream kind of guy.
Oh,
I either or. Honestly, if it's offered, I'll take the ice cream. If it's not, that's totally fine. I'll just devour the pie as it is. I'm definitely a crumbly apple pie kind of person.
Yeah, I feel that.
The crumbles on top, the nice
I'm
crust.
I'm more of like
topping.
a crumble, when it comes to the pie. Honestly, all in all, I think I'm more of a pumpkin kind of guy.
pumpkin pie.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't-
a
I
big
I'm
definitely-
a big
fan.
fan of pumpkin pie.
I like
Neither
the
am I.
seasoning.
I like key lime pie.
completely different flavors,
True.
but it's still pie.
That's why second
Same,
favorite
same.
pie. Second favorite
But
pie
different,
after.
but still the same. I mean, honestly, I will definitely say, apple pie and pumpkin pie are vastly different because
Oh, yes.
one's it's like saying apple sauce
You're comparing
and
apples to
apple
oranges.
slices.
Well, the thing
know?
is,
The
like
consistency's
apple pie,
different.
Apple pie is a filling,
Yeah.
as opposed to pumpkin pie is quite literally the entire pie.
It's the
is
puree.
that.
It's the puree
Yeah,
of
yeah,
the
yeah,
of the
yeah.
flavor.
So are you guys are you guys when it comes to turkey, dark meat or white meat?
I don't really know the difference.
It's,
What?
Well, honestly, really,
Yeah.
I myself would be a bit more of a dark meat.
Is dark meat more like?
It's fatty.
I was gonna say it's more fatty. It has more juice to it.
Yes.
Not always. White meat is typically considered
White
to
meat's
be
dry.
drier.
Yeah.
However, if cooked properly,
Well, yeah, of course. If cooked
the
properly.
white meat part of the turkey could be just as juicy as the dark meat. It needs to be cooked properly, not properly,
Well,
but needs to be cooked for that.
Not only does it need to be cooked properly, but it needs to be a good turkey.
Yeah, it
you
needs
could
to be
have a
good
dry ass
turkey,
turkey
yeah.
that you could cook properly and it still be dry.
Cook too much or whatever it may be.
Yeah, I could throw a motherfucking turkey
Which-
in right now. It'd probably be the worst turkey y'all have ever had. Like,
Which
Yeah.
which is honestly why I kind of wanted to bring this up with the Thanksgiving topic was Thanksgiving is probably one of my least favorite holidays simply because the food around it, besides obviously the favorite of green bean casserole and the desserts and stuff, the food around it to me is just literally the blandest batch of food you can have.
It's
you
filling.
have mashed
It's
potatoes,
filling, though.
you
That's
have
the thing.
turkey.
so Kenzie asked, "What's your least favorite dish?" What's your least favorite dish then?
Least favorite dish? Anything with cranberries. Anything with cranberries, I
Cranberries
stay away
are,
from.
dude.
I have cranberry sauce in my fridge right
Yeah.
now.
I know
Cranberry sauce
exactly,
is always
yeah.
offered at
Like a
Thanksgiving,
canned
and I
cranberry
will
sauce?
The
stay
canned
away
cranberry,
from it.
like the gel almost.
Mhm.
Yeah, I love that shit to the point where I literally slice it up and I eat it like that out of the can.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I like, oddly enough, one of my like classmates growing up, her family owned a cranberry farm. So
Really?
like we went on field trips to her family's cranberry farm up north when like we were growing up, and I've hated cranberries ever since.
That's funny.
Just seeing them, like I have a strict memory of them showing us, because like they drop cranberries to see if they bounce, and that's if they're good or not. And like
Ripe or good?
like not like flabby and like squishy and gross.
Well, okay, so if they
Like
don't...
ripe, yes. Yeah, ripe.
So that's peak ripe. That's when you want to pick them, is when they bounce.
That's when, because they're in the water, cranberries are in the water, and they get scooped up.
It's a big scoop
Yeah,
work,
they get to go scoop, and then it goes and like brings them up. But yes, Kenzie has it. They bounce when they're ripe. Yeah.
For audio listeners, Kenzie is our silent manager. So when
In
you
the
hear us
chat,
refer, if you hear us
she's
refer
talking to us in the
Kenzie-
chat.
Like, you know, in studios when they have that piece of like window in
Yeah.
between the
Oh, yeah.
studio and the like the recording room.
That's
Yeah.
Kenzie.
Kenzie's
yeah,
we're looking.
Kenzie's on that side right
we're
now.
looking through the glass, seeing Kenzie. She's giving us a thumbs up and everything. So
Right.
mine would be the mashed potatoes.
really, you don't
I
like
mean,
mashed potatoes?
Honestly,
you
I'm
look like
right
a mashed
there.
potatoes kind
Actually,
of guy.
let me. And I'm sorry, Kenzie,
Oh no, Kenzie!
but cheesy mashed potatoes.
I'm sorry. Who are you? I was gonna say you look like a mashed potato kind of guy. What do you mean?
Cheesy mashed potatoes are my least favorite. Of
Specifically cheesy.
cheesy mashed
Why?
potatoes.
Like, okay,
See,
hold on. Are
okay.
you saying like what's that? What's the El Gratin potatoes? Are you saying those?
It doesn't matter.
I personally hate El Gratin.
I'm not a big fan of mashed potatoes
At all?
at all.
Gravy?
Period. Gravy. Well, I usually take the gravy that people would put on mashed potatoes and put it on my turkey.
You do
As will I.
Yeah,
you
both.
do it on
Yeah,
both.
both. But I don't like. I'm not a mashed
See,
potatoes person.
I'm not going to lie to you. If I had cheesy mashed potatoes offered to me
Different.
during Thanksgiving,
Completely
I
different.
would devour
Yeah,
them.
yeah,
But I
absolutely.
always get like my family does a lot of
Standard
homemade
homemade.
stuff. So like they do homemade
Butter
ones,
and
I
salt.
the thing I hate the most about homemade mashed potatoes is the chunks. I don't want a chunk of potato in my
the
mashed
chunks
potatoes.
with
You
the
missed
skin,
a part.
with the skin still on it.
You missed a part. I don't want to have a whole
You missed a
piece of potato in my mashed potatoes.
Dude, I'm gonna be completely honest. In the topic, I have to bring it up. Chili.
Oh,
If I had chili,
Hold
offered
on.
to me-
Just listen. What is your favorite kind of chili, and do you like it any certain way?
chili with chili with sour cream and cheese and the beans and the noodles.
Okay, hold on.
on a cold
kind of chili?
On a cold
What kind of chili?
Sunday afternoon watching the Packer game is like that's my happy zone. That's
What kind of chili though? Like heavy bean chili, like chunks of
I
tomato
like
chili,
a-
meat chili.
a healthy amount of beans and meat with the noodles, the sour cream,
Wait,
the
noodles?
cheese, noodles and chili, dude.
So yeah,
Bring
elbow
up
noodle, elbow
bring up the
noodles.
noodles because that's not a normal chili thing. Bring it up.
no, what? What do you mean?
Okay,
it's
all right.
okay. Hold on.
Fuck.
It's not.
Kenzie's even
Here
saying
we
yes,
are.
it is.
I'm in a
you
room
think of
alone right now.
Hold on. If you think of a stereotypical chili, it does not have noodles. I'll
No,
tell you
it
that
100%
much.
doesn't.
I'll tell you that
I like
right
putting
now.
the chili
But
on
like,
noodles.
it's like a half and half thing. Of like people
Well, you put
like.
crackers or noodles. I could see it.
Well,
noodles
wait,
definitely
hold on.
work.
Did you say you
It's
put
like
noodles
it's
on the
spaghetti
chili?
then.
I put the chili on the noodles.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
supposed to
yeah.
have the noodles inside of it, as if it's like a soup.
It's
or a stew.
spaghetti.
No,
No,
it's
no,
not
not-
spaghetti.
no,
it's
it's not.
chili with some noodles.
With chili,
and
you
it's
don't-
elbow noodles.
Yeah.
It's elbow noodles, specifically elbow noodles.
elbow or the ones that the twisty, the
You,
DNA
you
style
still
one.
use tomato sauce.
Yeah, you can't do the
You
twisty
still
ones too, yeah.
use beef meat. It's spaghetti.
No, it's not
Dude,
spaghetti.
that's spaghetti.
It's not spaghetti. If it was spaghetti, it would be the
Well,
angel
okay.
hair.
It doesn't need to be
pasta is
angel
what makes
hair.
Spaghetti, spaghetti.
That's like you saying that spaghetti that you get.
Kenzie's saying that Greek chili is also served with noodles.
Here's
Oh, and I'm not denying the fact that it's possible. Definitely a possibility. And I'm sure it tastes great. But my point I'm getting at is it's not normal.
here's my argument.
Abnormal.
Against yours. Here's my argument against your thing. You say that the like chili with noodles in it is just spaghetti. It's not because of the ratio.
Fair
The
enough.
ratio of sauce to noodles
That's fair.
is way.
You do
Yeah,
way,
no,
way,
yeah,
way
yeah.
more
It's more.
chilies
It's
than
more of a
noodles.
soup
Yes.
style than. I mean, I
You
get
take-
it.
you take a
It's like
scoop-
cereal.
You take a scoop.
Yeah,
you
it's
get
like a cereal.
You get like 2 noodles and
It's
like
spaghetti
huge
cereal.
helping spaghetti cereal.
It's spaghetti cereal.
Again, stereotypical chili.
But then that's a
Stereotypical
soup.
chili you don't think of.
Cereal's a soup.
Cereal is a soup. I would consider cereal a soup. 100%. It's milk soup.
Stereotypical chili does not consist of noodles in it, but it is a
But you can put
very common
crackers.
thing.
Well, have you ever
Yeah.
heard about the soup and sandwich argument?
No.
So the argument with soup and sandwich is that you can take any food and you can like say this, and then you can classify it. You can bring it down, break it down to either soup or sandwich,
Like any food.
like any food.
But you,
Okay.
how
But
do
it
you
has to be like a
like mac
that-
and
the-
cheese? Like
Mac and cheese, soup,
that's not a soup.
soup.
That's 100% not a soup.
I mean, if there's enough liquid in it, yeah.
Yeah,
People,
but like,
people-
what if
people
if I take a sandwich and add it to a bowl of water, is it a soup?
Yes.
Yes.
What?
Sandwich
no,
soup, baby.
that's not how
Sandwich-
that works.
You just turned a
no,
sandwich into
no,
sandwich soup.
no.
That's a sandwich
No.
soup. It's not a soup.
That is not how that works.
not-
Hold on,
soup.
hold on. I have a question for this example. I'm not part of this, knowing that this is a thing, this sandwich or soup.
I can get behind it. It's funny, but
Right, yeah.
illogical.
But I have an actual question.
illogical.
I have a question then. Pizza.
Sandwich.
Vegetable.
Apple.
Okay, but
Hey, do you
like,
remember
but
when
like
pizza was a
sandwich
vegetable?
is 2 pieces of bread and something in between. So how does a pizza fall under sandwich?
Well, I mean, I could drop it and it folds in half all of a sudden, and now you got a sandwich.
Okay, all right, fine.
Which
I'm
also
just-
could be
I'm
a
asking.
calzone, which is also a sandwich.
A calzone is definitely a sandwich.
Yeah, absolutely. It is. It's a
A low cal.
it's a
Pizza
it's
rolls.
a it's a pizza
rolls,
sandwich.
Sandwich.
Yes.
Yeah, mini
Mini
sandwiches.
sandwiches.
Yeah.
Sliders.
They should call pizza sliders.
Yeah, pizza slice.
Pizza bagels falls underneath the same boat as regular pizza.
I was about to say
Right.
ice cream sandwich.
But honestly, but the thing
Sandwich.
is, pizza
Soup.
bagels are definitely tiny enough where
Liquid.
you put 2 of them
Wait,
together,
it
you get a
could-
sandwich.
Hey, it could turn into a soup.
It
if
could
you
turn
leave it out in
into
the
a
sun too
soup
long.
if you leave it out.
It's a sandwich that turns into a soup.
Soup, salad, sandwich. Soups are a dry or moist mixture of ingredients. Sandwich are foods with a distinct outer layer, like a shell of sorts. And I'm assuming
Salad or dry.
salad, or no, sorry. Oh yeah, wait, never mind. Soups are a mixture of ingredients. Yeah, okay, cool. I mean,
You're a sandwich.
I have soup inside me though.
I mean, you're a sandwich soup. It was soup sandwich, sandwich soup.
I don't
Wait,
know.
but
If anything,
what if
I
you
would
have-
definitely consider
what if
your stomach contents a soup.
Yeah,
you have
no, no.
soup inside the sandwich?
Then it's a soup.
Soup with an outer layer? It's
That's,
su-
that's a
it's-
sandwich.
all
That's
the-
a sandwich.
It's a sandwich.
This whole argument, all I'm thinking in my head is grilled cheese next to tomato soup. That's
Oh,
all I'm thinking right now.
Dude, that too. Okay, are you okay when you make?
I'm
a
not
grilled
hungry,
cheese,
so I'm happy. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm really glad I'm not
I
hungry.
just ate, so I'm
Yeah.
good. But if you had a grilled cheese, are you like somebody that likes to put like some ham on it or some other things? Other
Let
than
me
If
give
I'm
you,
having a
like-
grilled cheese, I am having a grilled cheese.
Yeah.
If I want a grilled ham and cheese, I'm having a grilled ham and cheese.
All right.
My grilled cheese is strictly cheese, bread, butter.
My only thing that has changed in the time of my life for grilled cheese is that I used to only just literally put butter, cheese. That's it. Over time, I've learned to use garlic powder, but that's it.
I mean, seasoning,
I don't know if
I would be down for, but
Garlic is a really good. Trust me
But
on
it's
it.
strong. It's
Garlic basil-
strong.
think
You
about
gotta
garlic
just
basil-
moderation.
yeah,
Oh
very
yeah,
little.
you're not gonna douse it on, but enough to give it a good garlic flavor. It tastes like garlic bread, but it's grilled cheese, and you get to dip it with the tomato.
You know,
and
Kenzie
you get
got a
it.
good point. You said butter and cheese, no bread.
Yeah, I just butter the cheese and slap it on.
Just grills it in the pan, eats it straight out of the pan.
I like using Kraft mac and cheese too, or like Kraft singles.
Kraft
Kraft singles.
You buy the Kraft mac and cheese. You take the powder, grill it in a pan with butter.
I butter it up.
So remember how earlier we were talking about opening the window and the little bugs coming in?
Yeah.
What do you got? One?
Where?
The hat, the brim of the hat, not your hat.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Was he new?
That's a new.
That definitely wasn't there earlier. It may not be from outside, but
That's a little baby. No, that's a full size. Yeah, that's a Wisconsin stink bug right there.
They're
Fucking
honestly, those bugs are
stink bug
literally
bastards.
harmless. They're just annoying.
Kenzie,
They
there's
look like leaves.
there's no
so
proof.
many of them in southeastern Wisconsin that it's gotten to the point where I have just widely accepted that they're here, and I don't even think about them.
Kenzie,
Yeah.
there's no physical way to prove that came from outside.
So here's the thing: when I worked at
No, there isn't.
I worked at a warehouse, and I literally was at the point where those things were up in the rafters, and they would fall on me. I'd be sitting there, and they would fall. I'm sure they would like pass out like cold or something because it wasn't heated in there. But like I would literally be sitting there, all of a sudden it's just like dink, and I'd like, what the fuck? I like look down, there's just like
stupid.
there's just a
They
bug.
can't fly.
It's a bug.
They
Like,
are,
eh.
dude.
They can't
They-
fucking fly.
And I'm like, oh
Dude.
come on, dude. Like I feel sad in a pathetic way, and I'm like, come on, like I flip them over.
I think everyone in Wisconsin has had one instance where a stink bug literally just falls on them or near them, and you're just like,
because you hear them.
"What did you fucking do? What happened?"
They have enough mass to where you can hear them hit things, and then they just fall.
Yeah,
and
they're-
you're like, what?
they're-
Imagine
simply-
if they
they're
were
just
like, imagine if they were like June beetles though, like fucking
The
massive.
cicadas.
June beetles and cicadas are completely separate.
June beetles, June bugs are cicadas.
Don't ask me. I'm out of this.
Wow,
I'm not
okay.
part of this argument.
I mean, like,
Manager,
I'm gonna,
can we get a
I'm gonna be
confirmation?
completely honest with you. I never even considered the possibility, but I don't think they are. Because cicadas are those extremely loud, literally the loudest insect to ever live.
So for June bugs, like, are you thinking of like the ones that like molt their
If I
shells on the
listen,
trees, or are
listen,
you
listen,
thinking about,
listen,
like, the
listen,
green
listen,
beetle?
listen. If I were to be out in the summer sun and I'm digging up some dirt, and all of a sudden a brown beetle that is totally bulbous and very hard shelled just kind of waddles on by with a round head, that is a June beetle. That flies. This thing fucking.
Okay.
This thing takes
Okay,
flight. It
alright,
fucking.
alright, so
it preps its harness. And it's like, and it just flies away.
We have a problem because
Things are fucking
All-
huge,
Kenzie
dude.
is right. There are 100 different beetles that are referred to as
June bugs?
So
so June bugs is just quite literally a generic term.
summertime beetles,
Yeah.
Fair.
which is, I can get behind.
Well, okay.
I refer to
So,
as cicadas as June bugs.
I want
Really?
I
Yeah.
want to let you know you're wrong. Those are not. You can't mix those.
You can't.
You can't.
I know, but I know
You
that
can,
cicadas,
but
I
you
know that
you
cicadas-
shouldn't because it's incorrect.
You're right.
Well, honestly, I
Because
I don't blame him
cicadas
though.
are those like think about
Yeah,
this.
those are the ones that
Well,
go-
listen, you're fucking no, they don't even. You're literally sitting there golfing, and you hear. That's a cicada.
Yeah, the ones that go.
They're in
Let's
trees.
say,
They're in
what
trees.
I
They're in
think
trees.
of when I think of when I
And they're not beetles. Yes, they're not
when
beetles.
I think of cicadas, I honestly think of like literally waking up in the morning
If
and
cicadas aren't beetles, then what the fuck are they?
you hear that noise get louder,
Yeah.
and then it
That's
drones
did
out.
you know-
It's them
that's
flying,
actually-
it's them flying.
big thing here. That's actually a mating call.
I was gonna say it is their mating call.
And
yeah.
it also only happens for about 2 weeks, give or take.
Per beetle.
Yes, but then
Per
they're
beetle.
they're done. Boom, life is over pretty much.
And then they molt their shells. on
Okay.
the
By the way,
trunks
I
of
wanna
trees.
preface. This is a June beetle to me.
When I think of June bugs,
so
I think of those, but like they
that's-
have green shells.
That's what I thought of when you were describing it, and I want to just kind of take a little
It looks like a cockroach on there.
divergent path here. And when you were explaining that they like open up their shell, crack it open, and then
Dude,
the wings
they're
come
like
out.
they're like
What
a
I
fucking Boeing 1887,
what I
but it
thought
turned into
of-
a helicopter.
What I thought of is
Fucking
who's seen everyone here has seen the movie Bug's Life, right?
yes, yes, that is exactly it. Yes, that
The
is
blue
exactly
beetle is exactly
it.
what I thought too when you were like they crack open the shell, it opens
Yes!
up, and then the wings come out, and I was
Oh
like,
my
dude,
God.
that's a fucking beetle in Bug's Life.
Oh my god, that is too fucking funny. Ken's, is it the war scene that really got you?
My favorite.
That
my-
war
the
scene.
bird scene.
Yeah, that
Wait,
fucking.
where they're all flying out.
Well,
no,
they were
the,
trying to.
the
there's-
war scene, the maggot and or am I thinking of? I'm thinking of.
There's
I think
the
you're thinking of
I'm
ants. You're thinking of
Never mind.
ants. When
Bug's Life, okay.
When I'm thinking of Bug's
Yeah, I'm
Life,
thinking of
traumatizing me is when they built a fake bird to try and scare away the crickets,
Oh
and it
my
literally
God.
starts on fire because it got like
And it comes crashing
Yeah.
down. It's a 4D experience at Disney.
Oh well,
Wait,
I
the
look
story-
forward
oh,
to the story.
I see. Okay.
Next movie night in the Discord server, Bug's Life.
Dude, Bug's
Dude,
Life and Ants.
I personally would want to watch Ants first.
I
It came out
like
first.
Ants.
It came out first.
I've
I like
never
Ants.
seen the movie Ants.
Really? Oh, it is such like okay. First off,
Dude,
I'm gonna
like
tell you.
legitimately amazing movie.
I'm gonna
Like,
tell you this right now.
actually
It
a
is
good
not as
movie.
much of a kids movie as Bug's Life.
I was
It
gonna
is
say,
definitely a
Bug's
bit
Life,
more.
Bug's Life kind of sucks. Like Bug's Life is sort of like a movie.
It's
It's a
that
good-
barrier of cartoon in real life, but Ants, real life. Like,
Yeah.
Gum step on.
Yeah,
You're gonna
quite-
die.
quite literally, there's a
Hornets
scene-
murdering things like
And-
full out war between maggots and ants.
and-
I'm gonna have to watch fucking
Yeah.
Bug's Life.
No, and
I
no,
mean,
and
Ants.
In Ants,
It
there's literally a
literally-
scene where
they
they're at a
make
picnic.
scene- they make a scene about like what was the war movie that capitalized on it? Like them,
Oh,
they're
Saving
like,
Private Ryan?
Yeah. They literally have scenes like Saving Private Ryan
Like the beach
style. Kinda.
Because the beach scene in Saving Private Ryan was one of the most like
There-
Hollywood
Think
iconic.
take the beach scene, but immediately cut to the end of like see
Well,
the beginning and cut to the end.
Make
That's
it so like it's still kind of a kids movie.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And imagine
it's not
that-
like ants with fucking snapped off arms.
No.
And limbs
Well,
and-
yeah.
No, there is,
yeah,
but there's no like
absolutely.
gushing blood or anything.
It's
like
not gory.
Holy shit!
right, yeah.
It's graphic but not gory.
Well,
Okay,
'cause
so
it- 'cause
you
if
were talking about the picnic scene.
Yes.
I'm
the
gonna have
the
to
picnic
watch this.
scene.
It's a good movie. It
There's,
actually is a
there's
good
literally
movie.
a picnic scene where like they find a picnic and they're trying to steal the food because they're hungry, because they're out in the wild, and there is a part where like the humans come back, and there's a piece of gum stuck on the guy's shoe, and they get stuck to that, and they're like they're just traveling huge distances because the obviously one step for us is a huge amount for an ant.
Yeah.
And they're stuck to this gum, and they're trying to get from underneath the shoe while not trying to get squished by the shoe.
Yeah, they're getting
And-
stepped on.
Like I think they like survived just barely in the treads of a shoe.
Well, that was the thing is the first scene, like the way it initiated is the human took a step and it was in between the treads.
Kenzie said ants
And then
walk
the
so Bugs Life
second-
could run.
The second foot came and picked him up on the gum.
Yeah,
Well, now I'm gonna have to sit down and watch.
Dum Dum, give me gum
episode of
gum.
Ants here.
definitely.
Movie,
Next
the whole movie.
night.
It's a movie.
Oh yeah, movie. Sorry, I know I said episode.
No, I honestly, it's funny that you brought it up because I always like in my mind always mixed them up because they definitely were like similar style.
Yeah, their
Well,
art
they came-
style
they
was
came
also
out-
relatively similar too.
they came out around the
Bugs
same
Life is a lot
time.
more like bubbly art like kind of art style where Ants is a lot more like rigid. Like,
What it choose to
true.
feel 5 gum, sensor stimulate, gum.
What it feels to chew gum. Stimulate your sensei.
No.
No, I know. I know.
It's the TikTok.
There's a YouTube video that came out before fucking TikTok, okay?
Yeah. I
It's
remember.
like the
I
song
remember
from
actually.
TikTok.
It's funny because my introduction
Boomer.
to
Don't diss my TikTok.
my introduction to that meme right there was finding a Beat Saber map for it.
That's right.
There's
I
a
remember
Beat
you
Saber
told me
map
about
where
Oh,
it
yeah,
is-
I've seen it. You
it
did
is
a
that
TikTok on
line.
it, didn't you?
No, I haven't yet, but
It's funny
There's
Why
because
haven't you? Because you could take that audio
because I have to find the map. It's not in my thing right now.
and you have to find the TikTok
Dude,
audio. That's gonna be fun. on
I
its
was gonna be playing I played Beat Saber not too long ago. What was that last song you had me download? I completely forgot what it was because when I reinstalled Windows, I had to move the file
somewhere- No. It's Somewhere Out There is the name.
somewhere out there. Okay,
That's the one that me and Kenzie watched LS Toast do on
Yeah.
stream.
Nightmare.
somewhere out
Well,
there.
he downloaded that one. He definitely did. I sent him the link for
Yeah,
it.
that was
see
tough.
Did you see my comment on his TikTok?
No, I didn't see
He
it.
quite literally,
Sure.
as I got here, I opened up TikTok to check it real quick, and I saw in my inbox, Max commented on it. Just nightmare with a bunch of A's. Where is it? Oh god.
You
Let me
have
get
to
up.
get closer and stand there longer.
Closer
and longer, baby.
baby.
Nightmare! For our audio listeners, the TikTok says NIGHTMA.
2 hours later. Jesus, you're a menace to society.
And the song was "Nightmare" by
A$AP
Avenged
Avenged
Sevenfold.
Sevenfold, yeah.
You know, I just found out that apparently Rose really listens to A7X, Zoe's sister. Had no idea.
Really.
It's a good band. I'm gonna be
They
honest.
are my
your
favorite band.
fiance's sister is.
Yeah, well, my wife's sister.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Now,
Yes.
now your
Yeah.
wife's sister.
It's
My
okay.
bad, sorry.
I've already been calling her your wife
My
for
bad,
like a
I'm
year now.
sorry,
So
No,
I'm
it's okay.
sorry.
It feels weird, honestly, saying that.
I'm bad. My sorry.
I've been calling her your wife for like over a year now.
I'm
So
mentally falling
She's
apart
been
on this side of the
she's
room.
been my
Don't worry
wife
about
ever
me.
since you knew me, pretty much. Just now I can say, yeah, you're my wife.
actually, yeah.
Don't mess up my credit, and I won't mess up yours.
Waifu?
Oh God, that reminds me. I was supposed to
Wait,
try and
who's
post
more
it.
of the credit liability though? You or her?
It used to not be me, but more recently, it's kind of
New
me.
car, new phone.
It's not even
I
that.
don't really
It's not
care about
even
new car.
that.
I'm just joking around.
She probably will need to get one here soon.
Does Zoe listen to these?
Well, I mean,
Well, I guess Zoe, if you're listening, I kind of outed your whole.
I would say they're not
thing.
out yet, but she might listen to them
So,
later on, and
Maybe by the time you hear this, you won't have your
well,
Honda
here's-
CRV anymore.
here's your telltale sign. If one day, randomly, whether you're on stream or not, she comes up and smacks you, she listens.
And I won't even
That's
know.
right.
And I'm gonna
Kenzie
feel the
heard me
slap,
talk
and
about
I'm gonna
mashed
be
potatoes.
confused.
Okay, Zoe, if you're listening, please, for the love of God, if you do this, if you actually listen and get mad at him for this, give him no context when you slap him. I want him to try and remember why.
You should
Walks
just hide his
away.
computer instead. I think that'd be funnier.
Dude,
Go-
if I
go in
walked
there and
into
ta-
my room and
go
it was
in there
just
and take the
gone,
video
I'd be
card out.
like,
Go in there and take the video card out.
Steal the... But just leave the center monitor plugged into the fucking
To the
integrated-
motherboard.
oh my god. Why is my computer booting to BIOS?
Two
What's-
frames a second? What the fuck?
All right, guys, let's go live. All right, I'm playing
Guys,
Beat
OBS
Saber.
is saying it's taking 100% of my CPU.
I'm gonna reinstall Windows.
Oh my god, dude. For anybody that doesn't know, Justin's
go-to fix for literally anything.
Okay,
it's like
hold
it's
on.
like, oh, my computer lagged. Time to reinstall Windows.
I'm missing 1 frame a second on OBS. I'm skipping a frame. I'm gonna reinstall Windows.
Every time I do it, I have a good reason. I got rid of a really big virus that
This
didn't
time,
allow
yes.
me to
This
clear.
time you
And that's
actually-
what the last times were for. This virus has been here for a while, man.
Yeah, well, that's what you get for downloading better Discord.
I mean, I
Justin's
don't
like, ah, fuck, I spilled my water. I better reinstall Windows.
I'm gonna reinstall Windows just to spite this conversation.
Man, my phone's getting real slow. Time to reinstall Windows.
Just like, ah. Oh man, my air pressure is low in my tire. I gotta fucking reinstall Windows now.
What? That doesn't even make sense.
Dude, it's such a shitty day out today. I better reinstall Windows.
Fucking pops in the TeamSpeak, guys. I've been diagnosed with cancer. I gotta reinstall Windows.
Man, my gas tank is empty. Oh, I better reinstall Windows really quick.
I'm never gonna live this down.
Oh man, I got fired from my job. Now I gotta reinstall Windows.
Shit, twice in 1 year? Fuck.
Zoe.
The horse in front of us right now
Oh.
is getting really thoroughly beat up on this one. It's all right.
Maybe I should reinstall
I got-
Windows to get a new horse.
I got one last one to throw at it. Zoe walks to the room. Justin, I just got a call. Your grandma died. I gotta reinstall Windows. All right, I'm done.
The fuck? And some say he's never reinstalled Windows since that day.
Kenzie, Justin, we're breaking up. Shit, time to reinstall Windows. You gotta make it more on point with now. It's Justin. I want a divorce.
I was gonna say it's not even breaking up. It's
Zoe, I need you
I
to
want
hold
a divorce.
Zoe, I need you to hold baby really quick.
I need
Echo pooped herself. I gotta reinstall Windows real quick.
I was just gonna say the baby crapped herself. I gotta reinstall Windows.
It's so stupid.
Kenzie, we literally just mentioned the marriage.
In the time that I've had my computer built, I have never reinstalled Windows, and in that same period of time, you've probably done it 5 times.
More accurately, since you have built your computer,
3. I'm saying 3. It's about 3 times.
I'm saying 5.
this was the 3rd time.
He walked over to my house today and was on his laptop, and he was like, "Man, I'm gonna have to reinstall Windows on this thing." That's a real thing that happened.
Realistically,
He did,
That
actually.
happened. He
This-
said that when he got here.
This laptop has been needing to be reset because it's been sitting like this for like 8 years. It's been ever since. Okay, not 8 years. It's been ever since I got out of high school.
All right.
Which was
We need
6 years ago.
We need a soundboard for this podcast so I can literally just pop up to because what Kenzie said, Justin, get help. I want to pop up the fucking get help. Stop. Get help.
Call 1-800-CONTACTS.
I want a soundbite of Justin saying I'm gonna reinstall Windows.
We need to put it on.
I'm gonna drop that
Dusty and
reinstall
your
Windows at the end of the
soundboard.
match.
Man, I think I gotta reinstall it. I'm gonna start keeping a voice recorder
All
of
right,
me anytime
guys.
I'm with Justin, so I can.
GG. Just popped off in Battlefield. I think I'm gonna go reinstall Windows now.
When I upgraded, when I built this, I moved away from my laptop, or no, even before that, I upgraded my laptop's hard drive from a spinning disk drive to a SSD. And
What an upgrade.
And even when I did that,
Did you reinstall
I
Windows?
took the time to clone my old installation of
Why?
Windows with everything on
Why?
it onto the new disk.
Why do that? What did you gain? You know what you kept? You know what you kept that you couldn't have kept otherwise? Your app data. That's all. That's all you did. That's all you. Okay, hold on. I will say. Okay, hold on.
All my
I will
programs
say.
were
Hold on.
installed, all
Listen.
my shit was
I will
there.
say, in your defense, Windows was not always a service. It was a product, and you still had to go through the installation process, which was more
I
of
have
a
legitimate
bitch.
copies.
Yeah, I know,
I own
but the
keys.
thing is,
I could have
is
easily.
you don't even have to do
installed it.
anything. All you need to do is go on their website and be like, boop, media installation key, pop it in, redo it, and then log in, and you're good to go.
I cloned it.
I will say, I have not done it on mine, simply because I didn't have the key to mine since mine was.
It doesn't matter
pre-built.
now.
I understand that
Yeah.
now. I understand that now because I was.
You want
I
to
was-
reinstall Windows?
I was told that recently, but that was the only reason I didn't do it is because I was worried that I wouldn't be able to reinstall it based off the fact that I didn't have the key.
I have always also been worried of that because it's I don't want to spend another $120.
Right, exactly.
But I've come to realize in due time, you get that shit for free for the rest of your life. So just keep on logging into the same account. You're good to go.
I'm a little freaked out because I went to go grab something to prove a point,
Your key, one of your keys.
and it's not there.
What point do you think he's going to prove?
That he has keys. I don't know. Probably. That he has that. Okay. He's
didn't-
probably
wait, hold on.
probably trying to prove the point that he has multiple keys
I don't
that
wanna-
he still hasn't reinstalled Windows.
I don't want to try and convict Max of any crime, but didn't you steal keys from somewhere,
Oh shit.
Max?
No.
I think that was a yes.
Fuck, I don't know where it is, dude.
You lost your stolen keys?
Like the keys to a fucking car or something.
911 help, I'm being framed.
You're not even here to defend yourself.
Right?
Dude, Max.
Yeah.
There's a WarioWare game on the Switch.
And it's trash.
Oh, is
What do
it
you mean?
really?
No, it isn't.
Okay, well, in comparison to old games, is that your
Okay,
assumption?
I will say it is a little funky because it plays very differently to old ones.
Does it not just like go through like things and you have to like?
It
you get
does
3
go through
lives?
The
old-
only real WarioWare.
Okay, yeah, we don't need. Stop it! You don't even. What are you gonna grab? No one's gonna. You can't see information.
He's grabbing his Wii.
You can't see information.
Yeah.
Oh
It's the one
Jesus!
that
He
comes
just
on this.
he just dropped like
It's the
15
one that comes on
CDs.
this.
Guys, he just made a really big mess. Those are a lot of. Is that a CD-ROM? Oh my fucking god! Is that a DVD-ROM? What is
Hold on,
that?
hold on.
I need to
So,
see that.
let
What is
me-
that tan beige disc? Give me that.
Let me just
Careful, it's old and very frail.
and you just threw it on the ground.
Oh!
What
Is this a Japanese Windows installation?
Yes.
Oh look, one of his fucking keys
No, it's a fucking. It's a disc. It's a
I know.
Japanese Windows installation.
for XP.
Yeah. Yeah.
This
You
is
don't even have.
Windows
You don't
XP
even
on
have
it.
a key to even use that.
You don't even have a
use
disk drive.
Yeah, dude, it's back there.
No,
Do you?
Took it
Yeah.
out. Oh,
Oh.
you have a Blu-ray.
I have an external, yeah.
an
Oh,
external
okay,
Blu-ray
all right.
boy. Those things
I was
rock.
like, I definitely don't see a disk drive on that
I
computer.
really wish
is a
I still had
legitimate-
mine.
Copy.
And I'm gonna be honest, the beige color makes me think of Wind Waker.
Dude, honestly, the way you reacted to it, I was like, is that a Zelda game?
It looks like one, really. It does. That's what I'm saying. It almost looks like a
Yeah,
video game
behind.
because of the Japanese poppy
Yeah.
characters. Those poppy characters.
I think it's actually Chinese.
I mean, it kind
I
of
don't know.
it kind
I
of
don't
does
know.
look.
Korean.
I don't know the difference
It's
between.
Chinese. It's Chinese. Yeah.
It
It's
I
kind
don't
of
know
does
the
look like a
difference
game
between
disc.
kanji. It does,
It's
100%.
Chinese. So one of the things that CDs have technology for is CD redundancy.
CD's nuts.
And if you take a look,
There's a
What, the
scratch
double-
on there,
the
by the
double
way.
layer I see
that's
in
a
there?
crack, my friend.
Okay, a
Oh.
crack. I'm
But
sorry.
because they have redundancy and safety features, this disc still works with that crack. That's why I said careful. It's fragile. It's fragile because this
Fragile.
in the current. if you did that, if it took a shock like that on that crack,
It probably,
it would be
yeah.
done.
Done
dude.
for.
Yeah.
Done for.
But this is like a rare little piece of computer history that I hold on to for funsies.
You
once-
literally
and once
had it-
again,
You're okay. Hold
he
on.
literally just threw it on the fucking ground because he was grabbing his Wii.
That. B, he had it just sitting on top of a cracked,
And now-
completely broken into Wii.
Since nobody can see it on camera, and also for the audio listeners, he just stuck it onto his spiked sound foam on his wall, trusting that it'll stay there and
It
not
will.
fall off.
It will.
If it falls off, that disc is fucked.
Yeah, that disc will probably break.
Is absolutely fucked.
It's not gonna fall off. The
Well,
foam's
okay,
expanded
so to be
fast
fair, he has like a kind of like a 50-50 chance. Well, maybe a little bit different odds than 50-50 because when it lands, it'll flip. It'll like flip in the air, you know? 'Cause
True,
It'll
yes.
it'll leverage on the bottom and it'll come down. So I don't know. You have a 50%
the-
chance.
my
but then
reas-
you might run it over. Fuck.
My reasoning is when he just dropped it down here, it was off the Wii onto his carpet here. That's going on the hardwood.
say that's going straight on the hardwood.
That disc is screwed if it falls off.
That disc is
I
gonna
have
look like your
faith in my
VR
phone.
headset.
All right. I mean, you have things stuck on your foam that honestly I would have thought would have fallen out
Well,
a
yeah,
long
he's
time ago.
also. Let's be honest. Max is also like totally flipped upside down and twerked on the wall, specifically on that
on that
phone,
wall, actually, yeah.
Do you want to know what's fallen off my wall the most?
Is it the cards of
Let me look around. Hold on.
female genitalia?
No,
There's no genitalia on that wall.
there. Yeah, no, technically not.
I mean, technically not.
There's
but
the top halves.
there's a lot of curvature going on there.
Those are my Las Vegas cards from when I went to Las Vegas, and the
Yeah.
guys on the street were handing out. Here's your $69.
Calling cards.
Yeah,
Calling
calling
cards.
cards. Yeah, yeah.
Calling cards.
And,
Gina is available.
It's
Didn't you call one of them, Ken's?
Is my Yu-Gi-Oh cards?
There's right there.
I'm gonna be honest.
Should we call one?
No, we don't
No,
really do that
absolutely
for one.
not.
Actually, Kenzie didn't call. She texted, and they were available.
Really?
Yes.
You got these how many years ago?
2 years ago
2 years ago.
Could you imagine working in that kind of business for 2 years?
in Las Vegas.
That's
it-
a hell.
those-
That's a hell of an existence.
Those women probably make some.
Oh, they
fat
probably make
change.
amazing
Oh, yeah.
money, but at what cost? I don't know, man. I don't think I could do
I
that.
mean,
but each their own.
if we want to be honest with it, they just have to deal with some people that are probably really bad at sex.
Kenzie, we're not shaming them. We're just
True.
saying it's a rough industry to be in.
I was gonna
If
say
you
I'm
know
not,
what
I'm
I
not
mean.
shaming the sex work. I personally just don't get how I could do it. There ain't no way in hell.
I could probably do it.
You telling me you can't bust a nut for money?
I mean, don't get me wrong. I could definitely do it, but I don't know if I would want to do it for money. I don't know. There's a lot of things I don't like doing for money already. So
My whiteboard is the thing that has fallen
I was
off
gonna
my...
guess that. Fuck.
my
Is it really? How?
Because when I play VR...
Oh my fucking. So I would like to make it a preface note that this man literally turns into like a completely unperceptive wall banging maniac when he's in VR, and he doesn't know his limits on his
That's
walls.
because when you're in VR, you're
And if I-
invincible. Didn't you know this?
And tell me, hold on, and tell me if I'm wrong, but did you change your boundary walls to only be the lines on the ground so you can't even see your walls?
Correct. And the corners. If I have corners on it, I can see the corners, but
Well,
that's
that's
it.
just fucking stupid.
I do not have the grid. I do not play with the grid.
And I think it shows.
I still run into shit when I have the grid, but I don't run into it as often because
I'm-
I see the wall in front of me.
In my time of VR, I have made my spills, but I've definitely grown as a VR user since then. Are you telling me that hole in the wall is because you?
That's not a hole. That's a scuff.
It's a dent.
There's also one right here.
That's literally a dent.
There's a healthy one right here. This one is
Max.
a dent.
Jesus.
You are literally.
Here, we'll pass around the controllers again.
I don't even need.
Say,
to.
I oh
felt
my
bad.
God.
I felt bad when one day someone took it and like full slammed down onto a wooden table and it went and it like kind of like wiggled. But this, I could crack this open.
All right,
Well,
audio
let's not.
users you won't be able to see, but I'm going to show the camera. He's got white scuffs from his
If you
drywall.
put your hand behind it, it'll probably.
He's got white scuffs from his drywall on the controller.
I think the one that Justin's holding is actually worse than the
yeah,
one.
it is.
That...
Give me that one.
Oh yeah, this was bad. Let me see that. I can't believe that, dude. I mean, like, I don't blame you because it's a dangerous thing. You know, you can't really see what you're doing.
I mean, yeah. Wait, careful. If you turn it on, it will start up Steam
Oh
VR.
no, I'm not. Trust me, I'm not
okay.
turning it on. I'm just feeling your buns.
Wait, really? You have it set to like it turns
Yeah.
on Steam VR if you turn it on?
Turn the
If any of my
controllers on.
devices turn on, my headset, my controllers, or my trackers, it will turn
I had
on.
the same
Wait,
thing with
hold
my
on.
does.
Okay. Fucking privileged Valve Index person here. You have does that turn on separately?
You can turn it on.
Okay, so how it works
has a button.
is in the settings. There, you can either set it to when you turn your controllers on, it turns Steam VR on,
Mm-hmm.
or you can just make it so nothing turns on.
Because I turn
automatically.
on my shit, like obviously the controllers I turn on with the buttons.
Yeah,
But I turn on my shit, my headset via opening Steam VR.
yeah. As soon as
can do that
Steam
too.
VR, as soon as you interact with the buttons on the headset, the controllers, or you start Steam VR, everything turns on.
Or if you have trackers, you can turn it on. So if
And-
your trackers turn
right.
on, it'll.
If you
turn it
actually
on too.
look, Max also has his base stations turned.
Always
so they're,
on,
They're
yes.
no, they're not on.
they're off right now.
They're
Wait,
off
really?
right now.
Yeah, that's off.
Oh.
What you're seeing right now is off.
Your
You
colors,
could-
your colors are opposite of what mine are. Then
Well, yeah, yours are blue, aren't they?
they're blue when they're off. They're green when
Yeah.
they're on.
Well, so they
There
never
would
turn
be a
off.
blinking red light if they were on.
No, the green still stays. The green stays.
Oh, I'm sorry. A solid red light. It's a solid red light.
No,
if they were
yeah,
turned
it's
on.
it's all the IR blasters that you'd see.
No. There is an 8-segment display inside of there.
Yeah, the
that turns
letters.
on. No,
See-
there's a numerical 8-digit display. There's a number in your head if you turn those on, you go take a look at yours. There's a number for those of you guys that are not aware of what VR is. If you buy a Valve or a HTC VR product, you get actual trackers that you have to place in your room. Not trackers, base stations that do the tracking on
They're
your headset and
lighthouses.
controls. They're called
Yeah.
lighthouses.
Yeah.
They're literally just light emitters.
And that's what we're
Glorified.
talking
they
about
just
right now.
span your room with.
And
light
they
and
have
red.
do
yes,
three
they have
things.
they have IR
blast
lights
light.
in them.
They fucking see your headset, or the headset
They
sees
receive
them,
signals.
and then they see each other. That's
Yeah.
it.
But inside of them, inside that screen, that like little tinted plastic piece, there is an 8-segment display in there that just shows a number, 1 and 2. And when you turn
Really?
them on, you can look in them. And
No,
I don't think-
No,
I don't-
Max, you're talking about the letters, bro. A, B, and C.
Oh,
Are
maybe
you
they're
are
not
you are you
numbers.
talking about the syncing settings so you can actually pair them
No,
up?
in the you
I
can
know it's on the bottom left.
I don't think.
but it's a
like
display.
It's a little like rudimentary
8-segment
letter.
display.
Yeah, it's a little letter display, and so you can switch between A, B, and C to be able to change the connection because you need B and C if you have 2 trackers. Otherwise, A for standalone.
One of these, an 8-segment
Yeah,
display. Yeah,
yeah.
well, literally this, but red.
It's the letters. It's the
yeah.
syncing.
You're right. It's
the
letters, not
syncing
numbers.
letters.
Yes.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yep.
I don't think mine have that.
You have to remember these are older.
No, I know. I understand that.
I think you didn't even have to change any settings on yours. You just set them up.
No,
and they
when I
worked.
set them up, they defaulted, but I did have to mess with it at one point when I got a new one to change it.
Yeah.
When I got the replacement one, because one of mine went out.
Yeah, there's a little. Yeah, you're definitely right, Max. There definitely is a little guy in there.
But
Yeah, it turns on when you turn them
Yep,
on.
that's how I know when they're actually on.
Well, you can see the little IR boys.
Yeah, it's bright enough.
You look
where
like you have a
can't see
camera
it.
looking at you, a bunch
And
of
it's
little
funny 'cause
camera
when you
eyes.
hold the camera up to it, you can see it.
Dude, it's crazy. So in our bedroom above Echo's bed, we have like a little like Nest camera thing that like you can like look around and like look around the room.
Does it have night vision?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, and then if you look
it
into
automatically
that
turns
room-
on. But the thing that's crazy is I don't know if you knew this, but you have IR in your screen, and so for iPhones in particular, since like you
LiDAR.
have well, not even that because that's on the back, but with the with the
Pull
infrared
your
on the
camera out.
back.
Look at-
In particular, it flashes your face to be able to sense your face to see it, so you can get your Face ID.
Turn your
It's
camera.
really crazy, though.
Look into
So,
into the
like,
quad.
If I were to hypothetically,
You see it?
yeah,
Right here.
if
Oh,
I were
yeah.
if I were to look at Zoe at night with the night vision that's on the camera, literally it just looks like in the
Her
room it's
face
like,
would be bright
like
as
it
shit.
just it's just like flashing like a strobe light. To her, it doesn't look like anything because it's IR.
right.
But
It's infrared, yeah.
IR baby technology.
I'm really confused about the LiDAR. Is that for like spatial like tracking? So like when like hypothetically you can take your camera and like track like how far the distance is? Because like
Okay, so I'll show you an example. So as far
I'm
as
just curious as
he
to
just-
why
he
that would be
scanned
a
his phone the other night.
yeah,
functionality.
so as far as I know, the iPhone doesn't have any built-in features that uses the LiDAR directly, except for facial recognition. However,
But on the back? Well, I guess for
I think it might be both, but I'm not 100% sure. But recently, what I
Fucking-
did is
he
I went
scanned his
through.
whole room.
I did a full
Oh, wow.
3D render
that.
of
Mhm.
of my
That's pretty cool.
studio, and I can fly through. And I went quick, so it's not perfect.
let me see that real quick. That's actually really cool. Or, I
Yeah.
don't know how long that
He
cable is.
he literally like me, him, and Kenzie were all talking in Discord one night, or
Oh my God,
Teamspeak,
that's
and
so
then
cool.
I'll show the camera here too.
We
in a
had
second.
we had the cameras
that
on,
is
and
so neat.
me and Kenzie literally watched him walk around his room just like
So this
taking
is actually this is what's called surface mapping.
Yeah.
And there's two different ways for like 3D like oh look at that, you can see you in the mirror or in the window,
Yeah.
man. There's two different kinds of like surface mapping. You can have like this like flat map like taking photos stitched together with software, or
This,
you could
this app does have a photo mode to do that with photos. It can do it with pictures. So
that's actually it's honestly
yeah,
really
here,
neat.
I'm gonna show a stream.
Dude, the
this really
power of
quick.
programs, honestly, nowadays are like the hardware is one thing, but the program that stitches like it's coming to a point where like you're having more functionality coming out of things that are like already been existing. I don't know. It's super crazy to think that that's something like being in the room and seeing it's honestly really
right. Oh
crazy.
yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, like the thing is, if anyone's ever watched, Max's streams, they can see that the behind him matches up pretty well
Yeah.
to what they're seeing in the rendition there.
Yeah, this is. I mean, it was quick. I did this real.
This is
sloppy, but-
that's literally something you would like early days VR the Vive or the HTC like or the what is the
Wait,
the
hold on.
World Hub the Steam Hub
Yeah.
Well,
You know what I'm talking about?
I think I know where you're going.
where you can like go around to like actual areas in the world and like check them out.
I
and
just
stuff like that.
thought about that. Does that mean you can literally map out your room and make your room the spawn in point?
so
for
that,
Steam
that
VR?
Yeah.
this is actually why I was excited about this
if
app.
he turns it into a world and puts it in, he could do it in Steam VR.
I will be once VR chat calms down on updates. I will be porting this into VR chat and make my spawn my own bed, my own studio.
Your
Where I,
own.
yep.
That's gonna be
Good.
pretty cool.
If you run into your walls from there, then you really have problems.
yeah, true.
That's gonna be you are going to literally because I know how you are. You are going to meticulously go through and like if something's off, like if you touch the wall and you're touching past that wall,
It won't be.
You're like okay, I'm going back through and redoing
It's going
it.
to be to scale. It's going to be to scale. I'm going to remove
One
the chair
for
out of it.
one.
The chair is going to come out. I am going to make this like a Max's Studio, like
All right.
Spawn World.
Here's
That's gonna be neat.
here's the next situation. After you get that room, like the room fully set up, here's the next situation. First off, you gotta make it Quest compatible, and then second, you map the rest of the room, the rest of the house, so you can walk
There you go.
through your house in VR and not run into a single wall because you know exactly where the walls are because you are walking through your house in VR.
That would be actually really cool to bring somebody with me and do a house tour where I can physically walk through the entire house. The only way that would be possible, though, is with...
I don't think it would be possible unless you had
It's possible with the index, because the index would allow you to place multiple trackers, because you can have up to 16 base stations.
Oh, I didn't know that. 16 with the
16
index?
of those motherfuckers with the index.
Wow, I did not know that.
That's why I'm excited about getting the index.
I don't have the money for that,
Yeah,
but I would get it then.
That's
I
why
mean,
I'm
they're
excited about the
expensive
index.
base
'Cause,
stations.
like, to be completely honest with you, I'm gonna replace these. I'm putting one under here to point to my feet directly, and I'm gonna also put at least one out in the hallway.
So you never like if you're standing at your desk, they never get blocked out.
When you see my legs going fucking crazy,
You're at your
9 times out
desk.
of times it's because I'm standing at my desk or interacting with a drink or something.
You just
at
don't have
my
that
desk.
much room, and the desk sticks out so much.
I have a
compared to
similar
that.
situation to that happen where like because I always raise my desk up when I'm in VR,
Yeah.
and anytime I walk over to my desk, half the time my like left hand gets losing traction because I'm always having it here underneath the table, and then it's perfectly blocked by my body for this one, and then this one can't see it because it's under the table.
Yeah, so whenever I play VR, I always have to close that door
Mhm.
because it blocks out. Like, if you were to go down here and look up, it completely blocks that. So only that tracker can actually, like, take care of my feet and everything, and it's not enough because if I go... Because, like, you have to remember viewing angles. If it comes down here, it's blocking out everything from up to here feet-wise.
Yep.
So... That's why I want to get an underdesk one. So it'll be 3.
So
that's later on down the road.
The
'cause those
world
fuckers are
wants
like
to know,
Yeah. What does the world want to know?
did you actually buy an index with 2 controllers?
Everyone will have to wait to find out.
I feel extremely confident in the fact that you didn't.
We will find out in 5 to 7 business days.
But I'm also thinking of the possibility of you going through the work to try and fake you buying it. And actually, you want to do me a favor?
What?
Can you open Steam on your computer real quick?
No, cause I am leaving it.
I want to see
As a
if
mystery.
I want to see how many points you have, Max.
Yeah, because my points would tell you if I got it or not, because it's like 75,000 points or 70,000
It charges when it ships. So if it hasn't shipped, it wouldn't give them the points yet.
The second the payment goes through,
Nope,
right?
I didn't get points
Yeah,
immediately.
you had to wait.
I mean,
until
that's what I'm saying. It charges when it ships. If it hasn't shipped,
yeah.
he's not gonna have any points.
Yes, if I had 78
Remember,
points,
I got
you would-
fucked by that
Yeah.
because we were literally in Colorado when I got
I
charged
remember
for
that.
mine.
I remember that.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
But yeah, 5 to 7 business
completely
days,
forgot
we will
about
find- We will find out.
And before,
It's so unnecessary. It's so
before-
unnecessary.
and before you realize, you're like, I fucking give Max my index for a day just so he can trick everyone to thinking he has one.
Little do we know.
I rented one.
or he does
Is there
that. He
even
like
a
he
company
rents
that
one.
does that?
He
I
rents.
have no idea. If
He
there is
rents
or
one
not.
for a day.
That'd be a cool place, like a VR rental thing.
You know, I honestly, I talked to Joey about it when he was working at that VR place, and I was like, A, why don't you sell headsets? And it makes sense because then you have to be a retail for it. But B, like you could rent out, and like it would be a heavy process, but like people would be held reliable for it because they'd have to have the credit card on file, and so like if anything
and you have to
happens,
sign like a
Yeah,
contract
yeah.
or something.
you're paying the money that you owed for the headset if you break it. Simply
It's still
put.
a liability because here's the thing: is like I can have a $1,000 credit card with $500 used up on it, so there's only $500 worth of credit left on
The
that
business
card.
still gets their money though on that.
No,
No,
because
well-
if I were to go to charge you and you only had $500 available credit, and the credit card check was only up to like $250, which is normally what you see for like hotels and stuff, then they're fucked on the rest of that money.
But yes, okay. In terms of getting it right away, yes. However, if they were
Get
to
the
make you sign a
information and
contract,
stuff.
they can come after you for that money, debt wise and such.
Yeah,
So unless the person claims bankruptcy, they
Yeah.
can fucking really come at you for money.
it'd be you're not wrong, but that's that then you're
There is a
talking-
lot of it.
that
Yes.
whole
A whole
process,
lawyer team and everything, yeah,
that
I know.
whole
I know.
process would suck. Small claims court.
I'm
all
not
that.
saying-
Still possible though.
I'm not saying it
still
would be
possible,
an easy
still
thing,
possible.
but it would definitely be a possibility.
I think it would be cool. Imagine you be like because there's like Round One and all like the arcades and stuff like that they have around here. And it's like, I don't know, it'd be cool to be able to like, I don't even know it would be a fair price.
You go back
$20 a day for a VR headset.
You go back 2 years too, and that would be like probably a much more viable thing to do. But now with COVID, I feel like
yeah, definitely with COVID, no one cares about it. I mean, think about the fact that Joey's company had to literally close.
The VR arcades.
Right.
Well, a lot of the VR arcades closed down during COVID.
They had to.
Yeah, they did.
They literally had to.
Well, I mean, like went out of business.
Well, they had to.
Yeah.
You literally are. There's no way you're gonna get people to come in to do something like that. When, I mean, you'll get people to do it, but like, why the hell would you want to be having sweaty people
there was still
coming
plenty
into your
of
VR
people
headset?
that were willing to do it, especially fucking here in Wisconsin.
Oh yeah,
Here in
plenty.
Wisconsin, we had very little
People didn't care
restrictions.
And
So-
stuff to do in the winter alone.
I mean, we also had the fucking the riots, and
Yeah, true.
we had a bunch of stuff that was going on here.
Well,
The curfews,
fellas,
crazy man.
it is 9:00.
Yeah, it's getting late. Honestly, I'm tired, man.
So I think this will probably conclude episode 2.
Hell of an episode, honestly.
Yeah, it was fun. I'm enjoying doing this.
This is really really fun. Honestly,
See,
really enjoyable.
One of the biggest reasons I was always kind of pushing for this was because I know how easily we can get off on tangents.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's what we do every day
I mean,
anyway.
I was gonna
Quite
say, literally,
literally-
we do that nonchalantly while we're doing our own daily
Exactly.
things.
Like you take one topic and we can. It's like a game of what is that? What is that game? What is the TV show game?
Family
chain link or something. Like,
Oh, I
you
don't
have to link
know.
the words together.
No idea.
Telephone?
It's not telephone.
I have no idea.
You
Not a
get-
single
you get
clue.
like
Family Feud.
No, you get two words, like top and bottom, and then like each word connects to another word that'll eventually connect that word, the two original words together. And I don't remember what the fucking name of it is. It's a show that
I think it's safe to say we probably don't know what show it is either. if we
Right,
can't
yeah.
do that.
Yeah, I definitely am. I can't even imagine what game you're thinking
Chain
of.
Reaction. Chain Reaction was called.
Was what it was called.
Yes, Chain Reaction is
okay.
what it's called. It quite literally was. You got like dog, and then
Did you have to
spaghetti.
did you have to get to it?
My dog ate the spaghetti.
Well, no,
My
it's
dog
like
ate the spaghetti.
it was like
my dog ate the spaghetti.
like dog was at the top and spaghetti was at the bottom, and then like you would connect it via words. So like the word
Screaming
under
Sicilian
the word under
pizza.
dog would be like dog chain link. Like you would have to connect the words together, and eventually the two first words, dog and spaghetti, not obviously an actual example, would connect somehow.
Interesting.
Hot and dog. Hot plate.
If there was a word,
plate dinner. Dinner
Dinner
box.
right? Yeah, similar to that. Yes.
It's time for the dogs to eat dinner.
It wouldn't make a sentence out of it.
I know.
No.
All right.
Alrighty. Well, guys, this has been a lot of fun. All in all, one thing we do have to really want to make sure that you guys get the chance for any of you out there viewing on the streaming end, and people who are looking back on this on the audio only end. Make sure you guys check out WSOS World Series of Spades on Caffeine. Really amazing people, plus really really entertaining. Never have I thought about looking at competitive cards.
And it's just like the World Series of Poker. If you enjoy watching the people try and like pull off the plays and stuff like that,
It gets intense.
it definitely gets intense,
Yeah.
and it's very interesting to watch.
Edge of your seats.
Because like you try and get in their mindsets.
No.
too.
I mean, Max earlier today saying that he had no clubs and he pulls out like 3 of them. So there you go. Well, looks like we got all.
Hey, well, you know, it's all
Alrighty,
about
guys.
bullshit, dude.
I gotta go reinstall Windows.
And with that, we're done, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, this stream has been brought to you by Castle Labs. We wouldn't be able to do it without them. If you're a streamer here on the platform or anything like Brime, Trovo, Twitch, or Caffeine, make sure you head on over to castellabs.co to get yourself an awesome free streaming application that'll allow you to do all the streaming widgets and everything that you could possibly ever want to do, like what Streamlabs and Stream Elements offers. It is a much better platform. We love it here. We use it. They're a great platform. Definitely check them out. And as well, thank you to Caffeine for allowing us to work with the World Series of Spades, especially big thanks to Clinton Coley for allowing us to work with you. It's been a awesome last couple of weeks doing this and putting this whole event together. It's been a lot of fun. And head on over to caffeine.tv to be able to check everything out. There's going to be a link available where you can get all the information for you to be able to win $1,000 on competing here on Caffeine with Spades. It's really, really sick. And it's pretty cool. Also, we are the Caffeinated Creators. You can join our Discord server by heading over to caffeinatedcreators.cc if you want to get involved and know when we're doing this, as well as seeing when all of the boys are going live. That would be Silver Zombie,
baby.
myself, Glitch Penguin.
Whoa, hold up. Silver
Zambi,
bruh.
Thank you.
Silver Zambi, myself, Glitch Penguin, Fallen Wolf, McMahon TGP, Jam and Joey,
Pig Stand, Aussie the
Aussie. And that's that. You guys can get it all there and everything.
One last thing. Thank you to all that were hanging out in the stream, and then if any audio listeners out there that have stumbled upon this, we do always stream these live. So if you'd like to come interact with us a bit,
directly,
you can find us at caffeine.tv/caffeinatedcreators. We welcome all those to join in and potentially give us anything to work off of here. So
and last but not least, this stream has also been brought to you by Raid Chat. No, I'm kidding. All right, everyone.
I was about to reinstall Windows on that one. Holy shit.
Yeah. All right, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. We'll catch you later. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.